Hello, everyone, and welcome to AI the Somnium Files.
Hey, dudes!
Hello, all.
Yay.
Thank you so much for joining. I'm just seeing that I didn't change the tag, so it does imply that AI the Somnium Files is a battle royale, but that's okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right.
No. It definitely is. Enough bodies show up to be considered a battle royale.
You know what? You're kind of right. All things considered, it happens over the course of a couple days, but only one may live.
But only one may live at the end of it, and that one is, without a doubt, who would be the funniest answer?
I mean, the answer is Pewter, obviously, but it's also possible that Pewter is the final survivor. Catty Cake, I do have water. Thank you for checking. I hope you all are having a good Monday, and I hope you're excited for a little bit more AI the Somnium Files, because I've been thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I've been really looking forward to this all day, just because day. Just because day.
Because every day, the sweeping endlessness of every day.
I agree with
and then
that.
AI Insomnia Files.
Exactly, and it's this wonderful light in the darkness for me, because I just really like both this game and you all, and also I've said both, which implies two things, but the third thing is obviously spending time with you, Allison, and you, Short.
You like me? You really like me?
I know, it's a wonder, but I do.
He really likes me, guys. He really does.
But you are trying.
Do you like this character? It's my new SNL character.
I actively don't. Is where I'm coming from.
I think it's time to retire this character.
Wow, are we really gonna fucking fight right before the stream, Gina Smith? You really gonna piss me the fuck off?
I'm ready to throw down, son.
You wanna do some fisticuffs? A gentleman's agreement? No, that's not a fight. That's a good thing.
Oh,
hi everyone. Come on in. It's
God.
us. Don't worry. Sit down. I don't bite.
I mean, well, yeah. He's all bark. He's literally all
unless
bark.
you want me to. Gung, 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 gung.
Jake, you're already being asked for a name check right now. I know it's a little early and we still need to shoot the shit, but...
Wow, you guys really insisted early on. It is Kagami. I didn't look that up, but also...
Hell yeah.
Just to fill you in on my mentality, the answer I was going to give in that Battle Royale joke was Kagami, but in the moment I needed the name, it did not come. So then I said the next funniest thing that I could think of. But I'm just letting you in on my thought process.
I appreciate the honesty, and I also appreciate the joke that didn't happen, so thank you. Thank you for sharing.
Of course. I'm just filling you in. Giving you the good play-by-play.
Thank you.
I'm now imagining the American Ninja Warrior guys, but just narrating my inner stupidity.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Devil Me.
Oh my God,
2 months in a row.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh,
Can you believe we've been doing this for like 2.5 months now? That's really weird to me.
No, but also yes, but also time is a joke, so...
Yes.
Time is a joke, but it does feel odd. Like, I do feel like we started this because this happens in such like specific gaps, and I don't know, a bit for me. You guys do more streaming than I do, but like it's this thing where I like completely change my schedule and my world, like, and now I'm in social mode with my sister and friends, and it's so good. But it's such a separate thing than like my endless music making like hut that I have here.
No, it's nice.
It's
to
like
switch.
all happen in one.
I completely agree, because like I'll be on my normal Zoom calls like, hello everybody, I hope you've had a good day, and then I get to, I don't know, it's like I save all my energy for right now.
No,
it makes
I
me really happy
agree.
actually. It's a great like outlet. Also, Reedy Sweetie, thank you very much.
Yes, I was literally just about to say that, so thank you, Gina.
God, very welcome.
But yes, I absolutely understand that mindset. Even today, I was working on the song of the day up until 10 minutes before. I was like speedy rushing. I was like, I gotta get this done. Because there have been other times, well, you guys know, there have been other times where I haven't done it prior to the stream, and the whole stream I've been like, what am I gonna do?
Oh yeah, you're like, I'm gonna finish at 1 a.m. and that's too late for a song.
This is my song. I'm finishing my song right now.
I literally mid-stream just put the camera on me and I'm like, do, this is a song. Think people would like following that? Think that would be good social media?
Every
Stream
once in
of
a while.
consciousness. You just kind of stream of consciousness, ad lib, like a song live. Maybe you should just do that. You should just make it a live video, like every day now. You just go live on Instagram and you just be like, all right, guys, well, I'm about to make my song now. You're going to watch it come from my brain to you in your household live.
I just can't imagine it's a very interesting thing to see. Like, I really just shut up and sit there and I'm like,
I mean, I always feel that way about having people watch me draw, but I do love watching people do, like, drawing streams, so I don't know.
So I've given thought to like doing a full orchestration via. I'm sorry, I just burped a little bit. I said that to be polite, but then I realized you wouldn't have known had I not said it, so it was gross in tandem. I apologize. I've thought about doing like D&DM on stream or something like that, but I feel like so much of my time doing this is like me putzing around and then like adding a note here and there and then just like doing nothing, that I just can't imagine it would be really exciting for a full stream.
No, that's valid.
fair.
I also, if it would make it harder or more stressful, that's also not totally worth it. But
I can't say it wouldn't make it that. It probably would make it that. But also I might pay attention and finish faster, which would be huge.
You know, it's a balancing act. I'm making a gesture with my hands that I'm realizing is neither conveyed through audio nor anything else. I'm just sitting alone in my room like do.
Visual jokes.
But usually when we make visual gags, at least somebody else is there for me to be making the gags to. To call me on the fact that I'm only like nodding my head slowly for a long period of time.
Normally it's either you or I that calls the other person out on whatever like physical like comedy shenanigans we're doing.
I know,
but
it's somehow way worse alone, I gotta say.
You have to describe your own comedy shenanigans yourself.
Terrible. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. So do we want to do like a recap of where we're at in this game? Because we're about.
Absolutely, I can do
Well,
that.
wait. Do you want, because we always do our quick recap corner or like suggestion corner, are we doing that? Because I think we should do that before the recap.
Okay.
Because the last few weeks I've realized we've done the recap and then talked for a fucking hour.
You're not wrong. Which is gonna, yes, you're not wrong at all. Sure, suggestion corner first, and then we'll do a recap, and then we'll play the game.
Nice, that's a good plan. That's
What's the
official
suggestion
episode.
corner?
We've done it every week, Allison. It's where
What
we
you
say
watching
like
this
a
week?
media
What you
thing that we
intaking?
like.
Oh, you mean the shoot the shit corner? Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I was calling it something else in my brain. So.
Cursing, Allison. We don't do that here.
Shoot the shoot. Short, have you seen anything recently that you enjoyed?
All right, I got two quick ones. One, Mom and I over the weekend, Dad was out of town or something. Oh, he went up to Tate. So he was just in the lake for a bit, but we watched all of The Staircase, which is a true crime thing. A wild ride. It's like true crime, but in person. Like the camera crew gets there and starts filming and doesn't know how wild it gets. So like there's 9 different times in the show where like the lawyer who's the main character finds out a new piece of information and literally turns to the camera and is like, did you guys know this would be crazy? Because you have a hell of a documentary now. Holy hell. Like, it's
kind of
really,
like
really
how
cool.
It's kind of like how in Tiger King, kind of halfway through, they just kept going because the documentary makers were like, "What the fuck is happening? We can't step away from this."
Whether or not you like
S-Town.
it definitely does pull like
Same thing with S-Town.
Yeah.
Oh, S-Town is the best example of that, where the first 2 episodes are the normal podcast, and then he's like, and something new now.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Highly recommend S-Town. So that one, and then I also just started playing, this isn't really a suggestion, I just kind of wanted to mention it because it's so strange. I started playing Killing Paradise.
Oh, dang it, sure.
What?
I was gonna propose that we play that after AI Somnium Files, but that's valid. Honestly, that's super valid. It looks like an awesome game.
We still absolutely can. The game
you
is...
can be the one in the know.
I am the gnome.
Ooh, that'll be
But
fun.
the game is open. Okay, I gotta be honest. I've put back like 4 hours now, and I'm intrigued by it. And also, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Everyone says shit that I'm like, I don't know what you're saying. Like the world is so thick and so specific, and the writer very clearly knows this world. And I think the whole point is that like over a really long extended time, you start to understand what the crystal gem on Island 14 in the year 45,000, when the vernacular king came back and brought back the darkness.
Oh God.
That's just like that's a random thing you find that's supposed to give you slight context for one of the side murders. And sometimes I read it and I'm like, but it's open world, so you intake everything at different rates. So we could totally play it and probably experience totally different stuff.
Ooh, okay.
That's
All right.
fair.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, that's
interesting.
good
I'm
to
glad
know.
to hear that you have picked it up and that you are enjoying it to some level. And I'll be
really
intrigued to hear more.
fascinated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm super fascinated. It is a game that I think would be more fun to play with other people, but also I'm really fascinated. So I sit outside sometimes and play it on my Switch. So
Valid.
yeah,
Oh.
those are mine. What about you guys?
My in the same vein as my barbecue show recommendation before, I'm clearly like resorting to the lowest common denominator entertainment right now because I just want to be happy.
I get it.
You just want to feel something.
Yeah, I
I
just
wanna
want to
feel
feel
something
something.
kind.
I've been watching The Great Pottery Throwdown on HBO Max.
Oh my god, all these the names of these shows.
It's so good. It makes me smile. The judge cries over pots, and it makes me smile. And also, speaking of lowest common denominator entertainment, I've also been playing Genshin Impact, which it felt a
that's
lot
the
like...
Breath of the Wild one, right?
It is.
The
So
one that's similar to
do
it?
you remember when we first watched the 100 and we watched it exclusively to make fun of it, and we were absolutely ribbing it to death until suddenly we realized we were incredibly invested in it?
Well, we watched like 3 episodes together, hated them, left, and then like a week later we got on the phone and I'm like, so I've been secretly binging the 100, and you're like, I finished it.
Yep. So Genshin Impact feels a bit similar. It's got arguably the worst first-time user experience I've ever seen in a video game. It's just
Really?
incredibly bad. Oh my god, I could talk forever about it. But after making fun of it publicly several times, I did pick it back up, and turns out it's kind of delightful. It's very fun, and it makes
Very
me smile.
good.
So
That's so
That's-
good.
yeah, it makes
That's
me smile a
awesome.
lot.
Me? I don't know. I'm watching Great British Bake Off as it's coming out, and I'm just
Oh,
playing.
yeah.
I'm just still playing a lot of Spellbreak. I just really like Spellbreak. So yeah.
I
That's-
love how much you're enjoying Spellbreak. It makes me incredibly happy.
It's just it's so enjoyable. I just pop in and I'll do a couple like matches and then pop on out, and I find it incredibly satisfying. Yeah.
I haven't played
that's
Hades
me.
all week and I've hated myself. I really want to play, but I've had work, which is such a silly thing.
No, these things happen.
They happen. This month is going to be wild. That's also something I'm taking in. So I'm very happy to get this calming thing on Monday nights.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we're about to get into emotional,
Yep.
I think,
It's
sadness.
time for me to do my recap.
Yeah.
Okay, so starting it like this. Hello,
Whew.
everyone. For everybody who's joined since we first introed, this is AI: The Somnium Files. AI: The Somnium Files is a mystery game where we are tracking down the cause of a string of murders by a murderer called the New Cyclops Killer. It started with a woman named Shoko, who we discovered tied to a merry-go-round. I keep getting those wrong. We found her tied to a merry-go-round. She had her eyeball removed, and over the subsequent days, her ex-husband and a number of other people were also found killed. We have pursued a couple of different timelines where different events occurred, and in the timeline we're currently in, after one of the Cyclops victims was actually live streamed. They were about to be murdered on live stream, but they were saved by, it seems, a person named Ota, who's kind of like I don't know.
He's an otaku.
He's an otaku.
Basically. He's a super fan for the one. towards one of the victims that is a streamer.
Yeah.
Basically.
We have been basically doing that character's route, Ota's route. So Ota is the son of a restaurant owner, his family owns a restaurant that was near an area where there was a massive sort of disaster. It looks like a chemical disaster of some sort.
That may have been planned.
It may have been planned.
Or orchestrated.
There seems to be some sort of land buyout thing going on. Whatever. Their family restaurant was near the site, and because of people no longer going to that site, their restaurant went out of business. His father died due to overwork, and his mother appears to have dementia. And his mother also has confessed to basically attempting to commit a murder. After we did a bunch of investigating, we discovered that she actually was somehow at the scene of the crime when the live stream took place, and we can't figure out what she was doing there or why she's acting like she committed this murder or what's going on. So we are using our dream detective powers. Oh yeah, we're a dream detective. To try to explain.
I was waiting for the part of the recap every time that's the insert gigantic important plot point that you forgot.
By the way, it's sci-fi.
It's sci-fi. We're a dream detective. We dive into people's dreams to try to
The little
understand
girl
their
has
psyches.
super strength. I need everyone to remember that
That's
because
also
I forget
true.
it every time.
Yep.
So now we are currently in Ota's mother's Somnium, trying to understand what's going on, what she's up to.
Why is she lying, or is she lying? Why is she trying to take the blame for this? What is going on, basically? So
here, real quick, I just saw that it sounds like the music is a little loud.
Daddy is still banned, and I'm
you're kind of quiet.
Am I?
Not as much for me. You sound okay to me.
My mic's at max volume, so I don't really know how to fix that, other than to readjust everything around it. So just let me know.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you just have to yell the whole stream, Gina.
I will keep that in mind.
Project. I don't know.
All right. So with that in mind, do you want to begin exploring Mayumi's Somnium?
I want to check that calendar, yo.
Yeah, let's get going. We can go to the calendar first.
Okay, here we go.
A calendar.
Today's date?
Yeah, today's
That's all we got.
The calendar reads 2 months ago.
Okay.
Calendar.
All right.
Nope, sorry, I meant to do
wall clock or
I'm
sliding door?
I'm trying. There we go.
Let's do sliding
there.
door. Oh, wall clock. Okay.
The time is?
Yep.
Yeah.
The hands have stopped.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
A
Already.
swinging door that leads to the kitchen.
Oda, come over here.
Yeah, that's
Time.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the
Ota,
middle.
come over here. Ota, a girly magazine came in the mail. Is this for Ota or for Dad?
Well, this is awkward, but there's no reaction.
I tried my best.
Let's investigate something else.
Uses magazine. He has an internet eye,
The
and he
sliding door
doesn't
at
do
the
it
entrance.
online.
Who?
I mean,
What's wild to me is that there's so many references to magazines in this, but we're in the future.
Porno
I'm
mags,
amazed.
I feel like, are already insanely outdated today.
Yeah.
no,
like-
absolutely. You're not wrong. I will say what cracks me up though equally is the idea of because we know that Date doesn't have a cell phone or computer because he relies on Aiba. Him very quietly is saying Aiba, I need you to go to www.pornhub.com.
But I think that's better than the alternative of him going, "Hey, Aiba, can you go buy me porn?"
I mean, that's also true.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
winning. There's really no winning in this circumstance.
I mean, yeah. In any case, you have to say, "Iba, show me porn," and then she has to do that, or she just won't. She'll just say, "No, I won't do that." Also, I'm like your work phone. You can't look at porn on your work.
that is also funny. Pewter gets all the reads, and he's like,
Yeah. Oh geez. Welcome or welcome back.
Yeah, I think
That's
welcome
what
back.
my vote. Yeah.
No, I thought I selected it. There we go.
Welcome back.
Welcome back, Ota. You're late today.
I'm home.
Are you not hungry? Today's dinner is omelet rice. Your favorite. Dad isn't back yet, but you can start eating.
Again? I'm okay. I ate already.
But,
I'm fine.
Ota, wait! Ota?
This boy.
I think we progressed though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Part of the diner
Okay.
has manifested.
And it also kind of seems like it was implying that this is after Oda's father's passed, so that's probably why he was just like, oh god.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
This is
yeah.
one of the memories she forgot.
Mhm.
Or like, yeah, or this is the day whenever like she was asking that Oda was talking about, where she was asking him about like school and stuff, but he was already like dropped out and
Mhm.
yeah.
I didn't understand what he was going through, yeah.
Mhm.
Exactly.
It must be
But
important
Oda
to her,
is a
though.
big old butt.
Oh god, yeah.
It looks like a sad memory.
Doesn't matter if it's sad. It's still important.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Mhm.
Agent Menu, phone,
you've got
beer
5
poster.
minutes.
Maybe I don't know. Menu? That's sort of what I wanted to
An
check
old
out.
menu.
One ramen, please. Let's come up with a new menu with no
That's-
spaces
that's a-
between words.
Yeah, what?
I'll look on the menu.
Let's
It's
come on with
one
a new
word.
menu.
I like one ramen, please. I would
Sure.
do that.
One ramen coming up.
One ramen, please. Wait a moment. What would me ordering anything accomplish?
I thought it might trigger Mayumi's memories of customers.
But Mayumi still thinks that customers frequent her diner, correct?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Okay.
Fine.
Oh,
It's the phone.
Oh.
Maybe try picking it up?
Roger.
Wrong number. To go order my husband probably.
My
My
husband.
husband. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My
Uh.
husband.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Matsushita Diner? Yes? Yes? What? My husband? Why? How could this happen?
Oh, Mayumi, no.
Oh. No.
And then now we're going further back.
Yeah. Oh, like, yeah, we're going back into her memory, seeing how far back we can remember.
Yeah, farther and farther and
The
farther.
diner has changed again.
Oh.
However,
These memories aren't all happy, but they are all significant.
if this continues, will it not have a negative effect on Mayumi?
Maybe. But we have to see this through. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
to.
We were talking about last time if this could be used in any way to, like, treat dementia or help with dementia in some way. Like, if this could be a therapy or
I
if it
guess.
does the opposite. If it's,
Yeah,
like, really
It
harmful.
sounds like it might do the opposite.
Yeah. Ugh.
Sorry, I'm just adjusting everyone's volume a little bit.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
You're good.
Cool.
Understood.
I was scared for a second. I was like, is the game frozen?
Nope, no,
Oh,
it's not
no.
frozen. I just had to click out of it for a moment. Okay. So now we have cake. in the
Cake?
bucket, but probably cake, right?
I would do cake. Yeah.
A delicious cake.
I wonder
Ooh,
who
this
it's
looks good.
for.
It does look good.
Make a Portal reference. Oh, I thought they would do it. They've already made other references in this game. I
This is
feel like.
that was during a joke moment. This is a serious moment.
Point. I was just trying to lighten the mood.
And I
Okay.
That'd be a
appreciate
hell of a
it.
thing if Mayumi was the one to be like, ah, yes, the cake is a lie.
Yeah. We're going
Ah.
further back in time. Congrats, Oda. Congrats, Dad.
It could be.
I
if
like
it's
let's push your face in it.
I
Can we?
think that would be Iba pushing her face into
That
it.
would. I think it would be Date being like, you should put your face in the cake. And I would be
She'd
like,
be like-
that's dumb. No, I'm not going to do
Yeah.
that. I feel like if it's congrats Oda, maybe it's for him getting into college. If it's congrats
That's what I was
Dad,
thinking.
I don't know. This is gonna sound terrible. I don't know of an event that.
His
yeah,
dad
yeah.
ever
We just don't know
deserved
anything
to be
about him.
congratulated.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe let's do. I would do congrats Oda.
Okay.
Yeah, if everyone's down for that.
Congratulations, Ota.
I'm home.
Yeah.
Ota! Congratulations on getting into the university, son! Congratulations!
I fucking love him.
Hey, congrats!
Oh. Oh.
Aw, good job, Oda. Good for you.
But then he dropped out, so.
Hooray! Hooray!
Whoa, that hat!
Oh my god, that hat!
What?
Oh my god, this guy. Why?
Oh. He seems like the best dad.
Ota was quite the spoiled child, wasn't he?
You definitely had a lot of growing up to do. But that's what makes him
He was
so
an
important to Mayumi.
I
He was
see.
an only child.
Yeah.
I can see it. Yeah.
And I mean, parents celebrating their son getting into college is not spoiling their son.
No.
It's the, I
Yeah.
mean, it's other stuff, but I just want to acknowledge, like, having one celebration for a major event is not like,
They got him a cake. What a spoiled brat.
I just, you know, I just have a little, don't get me wrong, I do think, I think seeing how Oda turned out, like, that we can draw that conclusion. But I don't know. I just have a problem with them being like, here's a treasured memory. What a spoiled brat.
What a
Yeah.
spoiled asshole. No one
Yeah.
should care about his accomplishments, especially not his mother.
Oh, man.
Yeah, right, exactly. We're in his mom's brain. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is how she thinks of him. So yeah.
All right, let's see what opened up. Envelope.
It's an envelope. Some kind of mail? This is a bank statement. The Matsushita family's loan.
Let's do our best. Let's burn it and throw it away. Let's forget about it. Let's take a break.
Let's do our best. I don't know.
I'm fascinated by let's burn it and throw it away.
I mean, I'm interested
Yeah,
in that too.
right.
That's just a very specific choice to give us.
It's true.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
kind
the-
of fascinated. I don't know. Maybe that's asking for a problem, but like,
I'm doing it.
Let's burn it
Okay.
and throw
Alright.
it away.
See, the thing is,
Or should I freeze it?
I think what we're trying to do here is figure out what Mayumi actually did.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
because
like-
usually there's like weird dream logic here, but because what we're actually doing is trying to find memories that have been forgotten.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
It's like this Somnium's kind of going against how we would have normally done it a little
Yeah.
bit. 'Cause rather than doing the weird dream logic, we're trying to recreate the way. Well, I guess it's kind of similar to Oda's. We're trying to kind of recreate what a character did.
Yeah.
Although Oda's was a little bit different. It was still a little far out, whereas this is literally like trying to bring back her memories.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's
Mhm.
not throw it away.
Yeah, retrace her steps.
A loan
Thank you,
statement.
Toad.
You have 3
So
minutes,
do we think
Dante.
she said, let's do our best?
That was my guess. I don't know why she would say let's forget about it or let's take a break because we know that they were working really hard.
Mm-hmm.
I think let's do our best.
Mhm.
Let's do our best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Takaro.
We have to keep supporting Ota.
Okay. We'll work harder for Ota's dream.
They're so good.
They're so good, and he's such a little prick.
They're such good parents. Ugh. They're so sweet.
I struggle with this because this makes me hate Oda so much more. Like, I know this is the sympathy to Oda route, but like,
Yeah, I mean, it does seem right now like it's the
We
the
reproduced
Mayumi
another
route.
painful
Yeah.
memory.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, not quite.
Are you certain? Mayumi was under a heavy burden of debt and stress running the diner.
That's true. But sometimes hardship is worth it.
Is that so?
Let's go see what Date seems to have figured something out, so.
Yeah, it's
It's
interesting.
a sticker from a chocolate candy.
Welcome home.
Oh.
Did you get it for me?
It?
This is Ota when he was small?
He still has that weird belt thing. It's like an owl or something on his
his
belt.
weird motif is an owl, and I don't know what it is, but yeah.
Yeah. I think we know this is chocolate,
it's chocolate.
right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
absolutely chocolate. I'm gonna do. There we go.
Do you
Cool.
mean chocolate?
Yeah, Todoroki man, remember? Oh, that. Yes, of course I bought it. Look, the Momonoke Man chocolate that you like.
Oh, she got him a
Mayumi.
Digimon character. She got him fighting Fudan figurine.
It's so
Here you
good.
go. That's not it.
No, it's like he wanted Pokemon, and his mom got him
He
a
got
fighting
Digimon.
Fudan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
honey, I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes.
No.
Oh, you got him.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
you're not just
This-
a dummy. You're a super
Oh.
dummy idiot.
Oh,
no.
Right,
God.
sweetie. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's
Oh
not
my God.
Momonoke Man, it's Todoroki Man! I hate this! I hate you, Mom!
No.
What? Wait, Ota! Where did you go?
Fuck.
Please, come out from hiding, Ota!
Oda's out here
Ota,
acting like that when
sorry.
Mayumi is like this little girl, or Mizuki, sorry, is this little girl being so incredible.
I know. Two very
Yeah.
different children. I
They're
think
Yeah.
I
like
can
2
say.
years apart in that moment.
Yeah,
Like,
mirror this to Mizuki and her parents is like kind of all I'm thinking about. Like, oh, it's like it's killing me.
Mommy won't make
Ugh.
any mistakes anymore, Ota! Ota! Come back! Ota!
Like I know little kids can be like
They
I
can
don't
be
know.
really cruel.
can be really
Yeah.
cruel and say things they don't mean or understand. But it's still
but he kept saying bad things until like the end.
I was about to
Like,
say,
he
the
was-
problem is he's been like this up until like yesterday.
Yeah. He was saying
Mhm.
rude shit today. Like,
Takaro, don't leave me. Don't leave me alone. I am sorry, Ota. Ota! Takaro, I can't do this on my own.
mm,
oh my god, this music
Don't
too.
leave me.
Oh my god.
jeez.
So that's what happened.
Date, look at what you've done.
Oof.
If Mayumi wakes up after all this trauma,
I know it's risky, but we're here for a reason.
what are you planning?
We have to keep going. Just a little more to awaken her past.
But
If she loves her family this much, there has to be something. There has to be a precious memory hidden deep within.
is that your intuition?
It is.
Okay, I just don't want them to break her. Like,
A wall clock.
Yeah.
Turn back time, advance time. Oh, I actually think we know the answer to this one, but
Oh, really?
yeah. So if there's a precious memory, we know something about a memory that she holds very, very dear.
Oh, about the knife, right?
Yeah.
The knife she
Mhm.
got.
Which
So that means we have to turn
So
back
when-
time.
no, we need to turn
No?
forward time because when she got the knife, Oda said it was after he said something really stupid,
Oh, that's right.
and as an apology,
Yeah.
he and his dad got her a gift.
okay.
Yeah, and right now
Okay.
we're further back,
Yeah.
right?
So we just
Yeah.
need to it's like this is a horrible moment, but we need to see it play out because
Yeah,
it's
we gotta get
basically
through it.
It's Inside Out. It's the point of Inside Out.
Yep. Yeah, advance. Right, because we spent all that time going back. Yeah. Oof. I like our long animation. That was really good.
Ota, sweetie. Mom, I. Huh?
We know we can be a hassle sometimes, so... Huh, Ota.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I love his voice actor, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Mom. You know, I love you. Forever and ever.
Aww.
Me too, Ota. I love you both so much. I'll love you both no matter what. Oh, forever and ever. Oh, I'll never forget this.
Yeah, we are a family. We can do anything.
Yeah, we are a family. Yeah.
Looks
just
like
looks
it's
like
okay to
Beaker.
go back now.
Oh my god, Mayumi?
I
Actor is also
By the way,
acting out
Dante.
here.
She's so good.
I admit,
I'm sorry,
it
it's
is
advanced
useful
now.
every now and then.
Yeah.
What is?
Your intuition.
Yeah, no, Mayumi's actor showed up.
She
She's
showed up
fucking
to work that
there.
day. Without a doubt, she came in, she was like, you want me to do what? Okay, I'll
I
scream.
mean, she's been good. I think she's been good the whole time, but she
No,
was
she
like
has.
so fucking there for that.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I just like I knew what we were getting into, but I didn't expect it to hit so hard. Oh, it's really good.
And it's so
That's-
sad
yeah.
because like this isn't the story of a happy family. It isn't because you know they were just like, you know, we're a family, we can do anything, and then he dies of overwork and their family spirals into debt and the
Mhm.
restaurant closes and Oda's kind of a little shit.
Yeah, Oda never learns his lesson. That's
Yeah.
the closest he ever got to learning his lesson, which is why she cherishes it so much.
I know, but that doesn't make that moment mean any less. And I think
Right.
that's why it's so special to her. Is like
Yeah.
things didn't go the way they wanted. They just didn't. Nothing did. So I don't know. So she holds on to that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so true. And like it's almost like I don't know, like there's so much awfulness that has happened and she and she has dementia and she's struggling through that, but she just has I don't know, she has that to hold on to and that to always like go back to and
Mhm.
I don't know. It's just
Can I ask a question though?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Plot-wise, I don't know what any of that was for.
I
Like,
think
it's
what
very-
they're hoping
like,
is
it's-
that it reminds Mayumi of what happened.
Oh, so we weren't
Yeah.
looking for the story. We were just trying to
Yeah, I think they were hoping they'd get the story, but also ultimately we knew Mayumi. Mayumi confessed to the murder, and Date's intuition said she's not guilty of the murder, but I think she thinks Oda did it because she can't remember the events properly, and so
Right.
she in what she's constructed the memories that she has, she's decided Oda must have done this, and I can't let him go to jail. So I'm gonna take.
I'm gonna take the
instead.
fall.
And so
Yeah.
if she can remember what actually happened and what she actually saw, maybe she'll tell us the story.
Maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I guess so. Okay.
Yeah, we need her to, because there's still some gaps in our timeline that we need her to fill
Ota,
in.
I'm so sorry for worrying you.
What do you mean?
Your mother retracted her confession.
I'm so glad.
Yes, yes.
But Mom, why did you think I did it?
About that.
Short.
I explained to Oda that's my On Sunday night, Mayumi was following the van driver by Oda in a taxi. But when the van was hijacked in the Famitsu? Is that what it's called again?
Famisto? Yeah.
Yeah, Famisto parking lot. Mayumi was at another convenience store nearby buying some chocolate. Because of that, she didn't see what happened. That's why Mayumi thought Oda was still in the van when it drove away. So she kept following it. The van drove all over Tokyo and eventually wound up in the warehouse district near the docks. Mayumi got out of the taxi and followed the van on foot. The van was later found at the Yokiura fishery cold storage warehouse. Mayumi walked into the warehouse and discovered the grisly scene.
Whoa!
A polar bear plucking out Iris's left eye? I was so terribly frightened. I
She literally
panicked and ran.
Yeah, she
Walked
hid in
in?
that dark corner. Yeah.
Holy shit, she walked in and saw the crime happening.
She was in there, yeah.
What?
That's crazy, and saw Oda get stabbed? That's so much.
I know.
That's insane. Holy shit. Honestly, I'd block that out
Sure, that's
too.
when I dropped the chocolate.
No, she just said she ran.
Oh, right.
no,
Oh,
she
right,
did-
right.
That means she at least didn't see Oda get stabbed. She just saw the
That's
event
good.
and then
Okay.
got out of there.
Ugh.
And I ran away from the warehouse as fast as I could. I just kept running and running. But while I was running, I had a thought. Maybe that polar bear was Ota. Because at the time, I thought Ota was the one driving the van. If Ota brought Iris to the warehouse, then Ota must have been the one in the suit. That's what I was thinking anyway.
Okay.
So that's why.
I'm so sorry that Mom doubted you, Ota.
No, I understand. It's my fault for making you worry.
Ota.
But there's one thing I don't get. Why did you buy that chocolate when you were following me?
Oh, because...
You liked Todoroki Man chocolate when you were young, right, Ota?
Yeah. I was like the number 1 or 2 collector of the stickers in my elementary school class. I stuck some of my duplicates all around the diner, too.
You and Mayumi have strong memories of that chocolate, right?
Yeah. But I guess they're not all sweet memories. They're like chocolate, you know? Bittersweet.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Ruined it.
That's it?
Sorry.
Oh, honey. I thought you liked the Momonoke Man chocolate. No, I told you. It's Todoroki Man. Oh, sorry. Your mom can be such a dummy sometimes. You're not just a dummy. You're a super dummy idiot. Oh, well, you're right, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'm a big dummy. I'll buy you a real Momonoke Man soon. Stupid! It's not Momonoke Man! It's Todoroki Man!
After I yelled at her, Mom immediately went to buy me another chocolate. My dad came back from buying some ingredients at the same time and they ran into each other. My dad really let me have it.
How dare you speak to your mother like that?
Because Mom is stupid!
Damn.
You're stupid to call your mother stupid.
Damn.
Yeah, take him out, Takaro.
Your mother bought you that to make you happy. You need to think about how she feels. I didn't
Good
raise
parents.
you like that.
Good parents.
When
Get
she
him, take him
comes
out.
back, you apologize. Do you understand?
My dad told me to apologize as soon as Mom came back. But the guilt, I hurt my mother, you know? That guilt in my heart, it didn't go away, even after I apologized to her. After that, things got awkward with Mom. But a few days later, my dad came up with an idea.
Hey, Ota, how about this? You know Mother's Day is coming up. Why don't we get a gift for your mom?
A gift?
That was the first time I had ever heard my dad say something like that.
You know how Mom always takes care of us. We should think of a way to pay her back.
I'm sure my dad was trying to clear the air between all of us. So, on Mother's Day, I used my New Year's money I saved up to buy my mom that flower knife. And my dad saved up a little money to buy the floral apron. And when Mom got her gifts, she started bawling. Like full-on crying.
Oh, you boys. I don't deserve all this. Thank you, thank you. You do deserve it, Mom. I'm proud that you're my mom. Right, Dad?
Oh, yes. Mom is the best mom in the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh,
So good.
Say cheese.
And that's the picture she had on her, like, counter, right?
Sorry.
It's just, it's lovely, but it's also so sad that all of her good memories happened in like a week's span. Like, I don't
in
know.
a week
It's just
span,
like,
and they came after like her son was the biggest twat
I
ever.
know, and that's
Yeah.
it. She wears that apron and uses that knife to this day. That's their good memory. It just
And
like
Gina,
makes me really
I'm really
sad.
glad. I'm really glad you say that because I do have to admit I've been struggling for a bit. This story, like, it's very tender and it makes me love Mayumi a lot.
Yeah.
But like Oda is right here, and I feel like the game is being like, see, look, Oda secretly loves his mom. I'm like, not enough.
I agree with that.
Never
I think
done anything for that.
I think Oda's trying to be like, I secretly love my mom, and I agree. As the viewer, my reaction is not enough.
I just think he's a little dickwad, and I feel so much for her, but man, I am struggling to find my way there, man.
No,
I
but,
really
but
am.
honestly, in a lot of ways, I don't know if this is Oda's route. I think it's Mayumi's.
Maybe
I don't
so,
know how
yeah.
much it cares about Oda in this moment, because it feels like ultimately all of the emotional resonance is around Mayumi.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally.
Like if anything, I think this is just showing, just like what you're saying, Jake, is that like that Oda's a little shit, and like and look at how wonderful and caring and thoughtful this woman is. Yeah, and like the support that he's had, and I don't know. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, yeah, he's a little shit. I see what they're trying to give him a little bit more complexity. I don't know if they're trying to give him any sort of like redemption per se. I mean, he says that he feels guilt and he feels sorry and he feels all these things. I'm not sure if that's the case, but yeah, I feel like this is just lifting Mayumi up.
Yeah, and I mean, I do think that Oda is demonstrating that he has grown. He has had character growth since the beginning of the game. Maybe not directly responding to what we just saw, but I do think like he's at least acknowledging that. I don't know.
That he fucked up.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he has had some growth since the beginning of the game, but maybe not.
Oh
Since
yeah.
The moment that he was horrible to his mom as a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's acknowledging that, like, yeah, that he's been awful.
Yes, yes, and
And he
yes.
hasn't treated the people in his life well, especially his family, especially his mom.
and he did
so-
get stabbed trying to save Iris, because now we have confirmation that that does seem to have actually been what he was doing in both routes.
Yeah, that does seem
Yeah.
to be the case, that he did go in and rescue her.
Yeah, so we can
So-
now check off he didn't stage it. he really did try to go in and fight off a murderer in a cold storage warehouse to save Iris. Like that is something I want to acknowledge. Like now that there's no longer any like doubt on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I guess that's what I'm getting at. They're giving, this is still giving Oda some nuance for me. Like it's still giving him more character growth and development rather than just being like a shitty like little otaku and a little creep.
But he's
like-
also still a creep, and that hasn't been overwritten yet.
Yeah,
he's
he's
so-
also
He's still a shithead creep.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
but-
character development doesn't mean character erasure. I think is important to note that, like, yeah.
Mhm.
I would love to reaffirm Catboy in the comments too. Of
I was just about to say that.
yeah, if he had been 17, I could give him that little bit of credit and be like, I get it. I was shitty at 17. Like, we make mistakes, but look, you're young enough that you can learn.
Yeah,
But at 24, I'm like, no, you are a shitty little otaku. Like
that's true. Again, and he also was again harassing the same woman that he rescued online, and being just a general creeper about it.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can keep going and see if he vindicates a little bit. I just still need an explanation for why he smiled when he hit me, because I don't forgive him.
I think that's valid too.
I
Yeah.
lost track of time. What were we talking about again?
The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why she bought the chocolate in the middle of tailing you.
Tailing?
Mom,
It could be due to her memory disorder. It is possible that her thought process was once again short-circuited.
Ota, I'm just going out on a limb here. Earlier I looked inside Mayumi's head.
inside her head?
She was thinking of nothing but you. Her head was full of memories of you. Mayumi just wanted you to come back, Ota. So she bought that chocolate. The chocolate you loved as a kid. She thought she could get you back home with it. That's why I believe, in Mayumi's head, you're still young, Ota.
In my head, you're still young.
Mhm.
I don't know. I could be wrong.
No, you're right, Date. That's why my mom bought the chocolate. She wanted her little kid back.
Oh.
Sorry, Corey, you can't rub up against the mic. You can't.
Do we want to talk to either of them anymore? If they have anything else to say?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Who are you again?
Oh.
I'm Date. I'm Ota's friend.
Ota's friend. Is that right? I hope you two get along.
Oh, Mom.
I love her voice actor so much. I looked her up too because she's so familiar and I was trying to remember who she is and what she does. She's she voices Toph in Korra, in The Legend of Korra.
Oh, yeah. Oh my god,
Oh,
she
old
does,
Toph?
doesn't she?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. She also voices Cody in Digimon. And she's also in Days of Our Lives and Another World.
Fair enough.
She was a soap opera actress before she was a anime voice
That
actress.
is amazing, and I love it.
She's actually been in a whole ton of stuff. You've probably heard her voice like all over the place. But Toph was the one that stuck out the most for me just
Mhm.
now.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Yeah.
kind of like stock anime, or not anime, but like stock cartoon grandmother.
Yeah, yes.
Except I love
definitely.
that, like, I can hear her being all like Toph, who's just a jerk and a bully and a delight and absolutely the funniest part of the season she's in. And then also
Yes.
being so lovely here and so soft and wonderful. It's just very funny that, like,
So
it's
true.
not a major shift, but it's a radical shift.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can totally hear it.
Mm-hmm.
I was always so selfish. I made my mom go through such hard times. So from now on, I'm going to support her the way she supported me. I'll do anything. I'll deliver newspapers or be a janitor or anything. I'll work as hard as I can to make sure my mom can rest easy.
What about your dream of being an author?
Well, of course I'm not gonna give up on that. but I'll set my sights a little smaller. I'll
I'm
start by
sorry.
writing a short story.
Let me read it when you're done.
I looked
Of
away for
course.
1 second when he said that. Of course I'm not gonna, or of course I'm not gonna give up on that. And I heard, of course I'm not, and I just heard, like, my brain went to, of course I'm not gonna do that. What do you take me for? Be an author? God no,
I
I
never
got
wrote
stabbed.
more than 5,000 words. You kidding? Oda, believe in yourself. I believe that you can write your book someday, I guess.
Yeah.
Just don't make
Let's start with a
Mizuki
short
read-
story, buddy.
Yeah, and also don't make Mizuki be your beta reader, you know?
Yeah, fuck that.
Find
Fuck no.
Find somebody else.
Hire somebody. Or just get an adult. You know? One last thing, I guess.
Oh, I forgot to tell you something important.
Something important?
I heard the nurses talking before I came in here. Iris is awake.
Hey.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
she's due to be
development.
transferred from the ICU to the general ward.
Big.
Thank God.
You saved her
That
life.
is a
now.
big move.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maybe, just maybe.
Huh? Maybe what?
Nothing. See you, kid.
She's still. Oh, I guess she's technically not a minor anymore.
But she's
I
like
was gonna say,
19, right?
I was gonna say, like, she's still a minor. I think she
Your
just turned 18.
I think she just
girlfriend.
turned 18, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll introduce you next time.
No, Oda, you can't fucking say she's your girlfriend.
She's a great girl.
Fucking.
Get
Oh.
that.
I'm looking forward to it.
Get
Her
out of
eye
here.
has
She's
been
going to be your
gouged out.
financier. Oh, maybe I should clean up a bit first.
Financer? Oh, fiance.
Oh,
No.
yes,
No.
that's it.
Jeez, Mom.
They are nowhere near in a relationship. Get out of here.
Wait, this is supposed to be Tinder, but he immediately lied to his mother with dementia.
He's not a
fucking
good
prick.
person.
I hate him. Oh my god.
Dante, there are still many loose ends in this investigation.
Yeah, you're right.
Game saying, keep playing, please.
Looks like another all-nighter.
Yeah, but we as the player are probably about to hit credits.
Honestly,
what?
task controller, that's a fair point. I mean, you are supposed to roll as someone who has dementia, not fight it, but also, I don't know, just being like, you could have just
You
said,
are
like,
you are
"Oh,
totally
no, but
fair.
I hope so. Like
That is super valid,
Yeah.
but I am upset that he heard Date be like, "Hey, you know, you saved her life," and he was like, "Fuck, we're dating now.
Yeah.
She loves me now. I got stabbed for her. We're dating. We're gonna be married."
Oh,
I'm just mad that he came to that. He just decided to jump to that.
yeah.
I'd like to pop over. Oh no, this is the post-credit scene, right?
Yeah.
We'll watch this before I give my
Has there been any
your
progress
spiel?
in this Gina
Yeah.
investigation?
Your thoughts?
None. Zero clue.
Not exactly. We have 2 clues.
Thanks, Iva.
2 points of information. But they may not connect directly to the murders.
What are the 2 clues?
Point 1. This may be easier to see than explain. I sent a video to the boss's PC. Could you check there, please?
What if we just pop Iva back in her
boss
head?
went to her desk and moved her mouse. I stood next to her and looked at the monitor.
What's this?
It's from Sunday night.
Yes. After Date was beaten by Ota at Matsushita Diner.
Oh.
Tessa, wait. I'll get the car.
Oh, right, cause she does something happens?
Witch!
There, stop it. I noticed this earlier as well. Do you see the walk on the floor beside Iris and Mayumi?
Yeah, what about it?
Look closely. The bottom part is curved. Do you notice anything in the reflection?
Iris and Mayumi.
Yes.
Oh.
I have prepared an enlarged and processed version of the image.
Oh my
Boss,
God,
next
Iva.
video.
Enhance!
But
Iba's so good. Well, we've been doing whatever we've been doing.
Witch!
She's literally just...
she has the
You
knife.
stay away from my boy!
She does have the knife. We're gonna get another face in here, I bet. or maybe not.
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
Okay, let's go.
Ota.
So that's how the knife got to the scene. It's not because of Mayumi.
Huh.
It's because Tessa.
Hey,
had
what's
it.
So that's
this?
some mind. That
Yeah.
feels like some mind control shit.
What the fuck?
And Tessa brought that
Iris
up.
has the kitchen knife?
We've known for a while that Iris has some sort of bad news bears.
She's
and
got.
like
There's something going on with her.
It's
there's
true,
some bad
but we
news
have
bears.
also actively not spent any time with Iris. I say.
True.
Yeah, but we know for a fact she transferred Renju's body and is involved in all of this, and like I don't know, is probably the Cyclops.
Well,
killer.
that's why it's
but then
so
she
weird
also
that
got her
she's
eye
of,
out.
That's the thing. It's so weird that she's out of commission for so much of this route, because all evidence points to Iris being the problem.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, to me, it's still. I'm still suspecting that she is acting for somebody else. I don't know, but she's here by herself
Well, we
right
also
now.
know that Iris
but-
went to So's mansion before
Right.
going to the so there's just a lot of stuff going on.
And we know Iris's
yeah.
mother had a relationship with So as well.
That
That was the
true?
big reveal at the
Yes.
end of the Mizuki route.
Exactly.
Right.
That
The
is
last
true.
thing we heard was that Hifumi was with So. So
Yep, that's true. Because wasn't she the last one that was seen with So? Hifumi was, or no? Am I getting that mixed up?
I think she just was seen with So.
Okay. Yeah.
But like those two, we didn't know that they had a
It's
relationship.
Hitomi.
Let alone.
I just sorry, real quick. It's
Hitomi.
Hitomi.
I'm sorry.
Hifumi
What did
is
I
from
say?
Danganronpa. Yeah.
I'm
told
sorry.
me not
I'm
Hifumi.
sorry. Hitomi. I was actually thinking Hifumi from Persona 5.
That too.
We're all over the fucking place.
Yeah, sorry.
We're all in different games.
What game is this again?
Kagami.
The video continues, but this should be enough. Iris took the knife and left the diner with Ota.
But if Ota's testimony is true, the polar bear had the kitchen knife.
Maybe it was taken off of Iris when she was kidnapped.
At the Femisto parking lot? Whatever, we can think about it later. You said you had 2 clues.
Yeah, what's the other one?
I have learned new information.
Tell us.
More thorough autopsy results of Renju's body have revealed something. An object in his intestines.
An object?
A clump of organic matter. Because it was partially digested, it took significant time to analyze.
Well, what
Is it
was
an
it?
eye? No, don't say it's an eye.
Don't fucking
He ate an eye.
Shoko Nadami's eyeball.
Oh.
No!
Ooh, nah.
Are a lot of different people killing a lot of different people?
Nah, bruh. No, I think what that means is that the Cyclops killer killed Shoko, kept her eye, made Renju eat it, and killed him. That's my guess.
But it's still an important fact. Like, there's a reason for that.
Yeah,
You know?
well, and there's also the only evidence that we have surrounding the area of Shoko's death is actually Renju's car currently.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true. Yeah.
Fascinating.
What the fuck? What the
Okay.
fuck? What? But wait. I actually want to jump before you say whatever you're gonna say, Shar. I do want to jump to you and say, like, what if the Cyclops killer is just moving from person to person? What if it's like multiple people killing each other and it's like a chain or something? Like, what if
I think
Renju
there's
killed
something to
Shoko? What'd you say?
I think there's something to that. I don't know what it would be, but
I have
having more
no
than
clue.
one killer.
I have nothing to go on for this, but that means someone. But we'd have to figure out who was the one that killed Shoko. I don't know. Maybe not. I just.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And the thoughts that I wanted to share before Kanika song, it is exactly that. I have this issue where I'm like, why did we just leave them? They seem to be doing great with the case in that timeline. They seem to be on their way. They got some good clues. Let's just keep going there. Why?
I agree with that.
Why did
I
that
agree with
just
that
end?
entirely. It's kind of a bummer that is a dead end.
It makes no fucking sense to me. Why did we just stop playing? They're gonna get it. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're solving the case over
And
there.
now we're gonna go back to some shit where they don't know anything. And I'm like, no. We were there. We did it. Why do I have to learn it in another timeline when I already have it in this one? And people aren't dead. That timeline is great.
And that doesn't seem like that was a blocker. That was just
No,
that
that's
was
an
just,
end. We saw
that's it.
credits.
No,
That's-
we've
there
only
were
got the
credits?
ending of boss. I don't like that.
This
I
is
think
the only
that's
blocker we have.
I thought that same thing after the Mizuki route, that I was like, I'm confused why we ended, but apparently you just kind of stopped caring about the case in this route. It's like, you
It
know
turned
what?
into a cold case.
Exactly.
Like,
I appreciate if you're just like, I'm here with my new daughter, and like I just don't give a shit. but this one, like give me 24 more hours and they solve it. So.
yeah, right. Unless something happens where those timelines are not actually like ends, like dead ends, then they all converge at once or something, like when the case is actually solved, and like they like layer on each other and it matters. I don't know, Gina, sorry, we'll get this.
No, you're good.
I
I'm sorry.
real-
Again, I can't contribute to this conversation,
Yeah,
so
totally.
ignore my jumping around the
No, you're
timeline.
good. And we'll see about that. But thematically, if they go past credits, especially when we know that routes being locked off is an option, I feel like we're not going to return to these credits ones. They're just information to pick up to get through blocked off routes later, is my assumption. We'll see.
Yeah,
But
I guess so. Yeah.
there's a pretty common logic when it comes to the way these time travel thingies work in
What I don't know. What I'm waiting for is for something to happen where we see a line from like one of these nodes and we have the string connect it back to the end of the yellow one or something. Like, and then
I guess,
don't
but then
know.
that's full on cross timeline. Like we're
Yeah,
already
that's true.
receiving information. No,
See,
but
sorry,
I also
real
get what
quick,
you're
the one
saying.
thing I can do is respond to chat. You're right, chat. This whole branch of the timeline is like the straightforward part. Over here is where things go wild.
Oh shit. Oh great.
We haven't gotten
This is
to the
all-
wild
no,
part.
this is logical. This all like I've mentioned at like after our streams end, and I'm just chatting with you two. I've mentioned that like I love this game because it's so clean. It's like incredibly clean if you know what's going on. It's really really straightforward. So this half, I'm sitting here like, yeah, of course I understand what's happening. I don't even. This whole wing is a nightmare.
Oh great. Oh awesome. Which probably adds to the weirdness if you do this first.
Yeah, if you do this
Like-
first, it definitely sets a tone for the game.
Yeah. Well,
No,
I guess we should
I
go
think
there.
Your points are really, really solid. Again, I can't really engage with them, but I do
No,
think
no.
it's I guess part of the question of this game is like what is enough information? When are you satisfied in a certain extent? So,
Yeah.
I will say what I was paging through is demonstrating. We actually no longer have a choice. We actually have to do. It's now right wing time.
Yeah,
we
unfortunately,
did
because,
everything
we've exhausted.
This is locked.
And we just need.
This is
The other
this
two
is
are
an
finished,
ending.
right?
This is an
Yeah.
ending. So now we actually have to go the balloon route and deal with the repercussions of the balloon route. So
Mm-hmm.
that's
mhm.
interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. This is
Yep.
going to be fascinating. Do you want, real quick, just because once again it's a good spot, do you want to take our short little snack break right now and then start the next route afterwards?
I'd be fine with that.
Yeah, that's
and
fine.
then dive in and just go. Let's just
Just
see what
go.
this
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
It's a little early, but I mean we can take a real quick break. I do have to use the bathroom, so that's actually fine.
All right. So we'll
It
take
just helps more to do it when flow stops.
I
you
no, I
know?
completely agree. This is a good hold spot, and then when we come back, we will dive into balloon route and everything.
Oh, we're
that
getting into it.
implies. Yes.
Oh, I'm
Amazing.
worried and excited. Yeah, we'll be back in like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yep.
Sure.
See you in a bit.
Cool.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to AI Somnium Files.
We're back.
We are
We
back.
We got hydrated. We got our crunchy snacks.
We got
I
snacks.
mean,
We
we
got
got chips.
water. We got sake. We got hard seltzer. Maybe I don't know.
Already finished it.
Okay, well there you go.
Yeah,
I just was
I
taking
didn't-
a guess.
I didn't replenish my wine, and I kind of feel like I should have. Ah, well.
I got a full water bottle, which I'm very
If
happy
you're not
about.
properly liquored up, how do you even do it?
Yeah.
Now, let's not put that into the universe. Everybody, we're very responsible, I swear, while we're doing this.
Yes, we are.
Oh, you guys haven't been like experimenting on hard drugs the whole game?
Yeah, you know, we just do something different every episode to see if the vibe changes.
See if anything makes any more sense.
See if it awakens something in me this go around.
This is terrible. This is terrible. Everybody, can
This
we
would
can
not
we do
be-
over? Can we leave again and then come back and try it?
Okay, but this would not be the game to play if you were on some hard fucking substance.
No, I imagine that is true. Oh wait, we have to go
Really,
here.
because I feel like I need my full faculties for this game. Because like I mean, full transparency here. I've contemplated, popping a little edibles before one of these, like before. And I'm like, no, actually,
no, I won't know what's going on.
That sounds like a terrible experience waiting to happen.
I need all my brain for this. Like, if I'm not here for it, I'm gonna miss shit. I'm not gonna be able to contribute. It'll be really bad.
Oh my god. Okay, we pushed this in, I think, because then it made the thing go up, right?
We pushed it in last time, right? Is that what you mean?
Here we go. No, it
Right,
didn't
because we
work.
just need to get to the balloons. Oh, pull it out.
There it goes. Okay, and then that pulls that over there.
Yep, okay.
And then
The pillar
I'm gonna be
became a-
behaving
Looks
in a
like we
kind of
can get
weird
to-
Our
way.
next
We have
step-
to be sort of if I recall correctly, we have to be a bit of an asshole in order to make this route happen. So
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
so
yeah.
here we go. Sorry in advance.
Let's do
This
it.
appears to be the mic.
I'm kind of guessing. I actually don't remember how this works, but
Stop it already!
Sorry, I looked down. I looked down for 1 second, and then I hear.
The control room of the mirror.
oh man, I don't remember the Somnium at all. Here we go.
Knock in, knock
Okay.
out. All right,
All right,
we in.
balloons. Here we are.
We in.
The major
Birdcage
choice.
with blown up rubbers inside.
Balloon time.
There is also a deflated rubber on the floor.
Could you please
Weird.
not call it a rubber? You can say balloon.
I do
I
not
forgot.
understand. It is clearly rubber.
Please.
I also forgot how insignificant this decision is to be so significant.
I know, to be
Yeah.
the single biggest defining moment in the entire game, it's incredibly minor.
This'll be easy.
Glad to
Lifting
hear.
it? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
We gotta get to that rubber. Sorry.
What?
Oh.
But it was so heavy.
All right. We're on the
Let's
other
do
route
it.
now.
Irreversible decision.
Yep, right route.
Well,
Bring it
We
on.
don't have
What
it.
happened?
We don't have any choice. There's no other route to do. So.
Oh,
There we go.
what is this?
A deflated balloon.
A deflated
Is it-
rubber.
I told
Agent
you, please
Dawson,
call it a balloon.
5
What
minutes.
are you getting so worked up about?
We're in. This
eat
is
it.
Iris' Somnium, right?
Eat this balloon. No, this is not
Balloon.
Iris. This is Mizuki.
This is Mizuki. Right. Sorry. Yeah. Blow it up.
Yeah.
Understood.
I want to eat it.
Eat the rubber. Yep.
It's
Major dream logic
huge.
time.
I wish your boobs were that big.
Are you
Fuck.
serious? Those
Drop
are
and give me 10,
obscenely large
Jake.
for a human.
Oh no. The later in this game you get, the less he does it.
I
But
was
we're
about
back
to
in the
say,
fucking thick of it.
We undid all of our character development, and by character development, I mean mostly it was just realizing that Date is a pretty decent dude underneath all of this, but also that when he's stressed, he's less horny. So
Yeah, we're
Alright,
back in Hornyville.
yeah.
I'm gonna stick this shit out. I actually am. Like this is gonna be good for me. Okay. It's good. Just I'll do them back here and I'll give you guys a final tally at the end.
Okay, thank you.
Go for it.
Cool.
Well, I suppose I am not technically human.
So...
Date, please, be quiet.
There you go.
Farewell.
Bye, balloon. Good to see you.
Oh,
Looks like the cage is blasting off
we
again.
found it.
You were able to get out?
Gina, I heard that
Perhaps
quietly in the
balloon
background.
was the key.
I heard that.
I'm not gonna let us ignore that. That was funny.
Oh, thank you,
It
Short.
was so faint in like the back of my left ear plug, but
Thank you, Short. I appreciate it.
I remember now a story I heard from Mizuki a while back. One time when Mizuki was just a little girl, Shoko brought her a balloon. It was one of the nice helium ones. But the string slipped through her hand. The balloon sailed up into the sky. Shoko snapped. She scolded Mizuki for hours.
Oof.
Maybe that's why Mizuki put the balloons inside the bird cage. That way, they can never fly away again. But I guess Aiba and I made her relive a painful memory.
All right,
Oh.
now that the birdcage is off, let's get Mizuki.
Do you
It's
not
already-
see the horses spinning at hurricane speeds?
That in and of itself is already tonally weird and different.
Yep.
Like, yeah, I don't like that
If you
at all.
stop time, you can go in, right?
Well, it's because there's something they suggested in Mayumi's Somnium that we haven't really seen evidence of, which is if you heal someone in a Somnium, it's a good experience for them. But you
Right.
also can hurt people through Somnium. So,
Oh.
Fuck.
But I cannot stop
Yeah.
time while I'm moving.
Oh, right. Guess we gotta figure out how to stop it from spinning.
okay, where's that bear?
Oh yeah, the bear.
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 Bear, 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 bear.
The panda is floating.
Kick it away, wear it, slap it down.
Wear it.
What?
Sorry.
I'm sure you could wear it, or I was gonna say kick it away. Just like punt it off into the
All right.
horizon.
Wow.
Or
you
into
were-
the sky. To go faster.
Oh,
Oh my
What
gosh.
is this?
Okay.
Merry-go-rounds can fly?
Date,
They're destroying
over
her
there.
mind. I don't like this.
oh.
Oh,
Iris?
No.
Iris.
What? That's
Why?
Iris?
Oh, what the
Why is
fuck?
Oh my
Iris?
god.
She appears to be frozen.
What
What
the
in
hell
the
is going on?
Fuck.
Oh.
What is this?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Why
Oh
do
my
you
God,
never
Shoko.
keep quiet? Is this fun for you? Giving your mother a hard time?
Oh my god, wait. So,
That hurts! Please stop! I'm sorry!
Shit. Oh my god, can you imagine getting this so early on?
that's
sure
what I was
can.
just saying. This is crazy different that we know this early.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Why are you
Fuck.
here? I'm sorry! I'm sorry! If you weren't here, everything would be fine. I'm sorry! Apologizing means nothing! Say something! Don't make me into the bad guy!
You despicable lady.
What's that look, huh? Ow! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! It's all your fault. You! I wish you had never been born!
Mizuki's voice. The other voice is likely.
Damn. What's going on here? Aiba, look out!
What? I was about to become a pancake.
Good thing this isn't a bed and breakfast.
That frozen
What?
iris does intrigue me. But Mizuki first.
Let's get to Mizuki while the merry-go-round is stopped.
Oh
This
my
doesn't seem like it was a
god.
very
Wait, we
It's
can't look
Mizuki.
at Iris?
No, the merry-go-round fell on her.
It landed back where she was.
Yeah.
Because she was underneath it, essentially.
Yeah.
With like stab wounds in her back. it
Yeah,
looked
Yeah.
like.
like a dozen of them. Yeah.
Yeah, and was frozen. What the fuck? Well, we're already off to a fucking flying start here.
Mhm.
Like, oh jeez.
Give present, break glass, encourage, speak kindly.
Be kindly.
Or speak kindly. Yeah, speak kindly. Try that.
Mizuki, can you hear me? We will protect you, Mizuki. We will always be there for you. So, it's all right now.
Hey, do you think we can use that speaker? Maybe she needs to hear her mother's voice.
Mizuki? Mom loves you, Mizuki. I love you. I am so glad that you were born. So glad.
Hey, do you hear something?
Is that a phone ringing?
Where's it coming from?
Date, don't! You can't stay any longer!
Oh my god, getting this that early in the game?
Yeah.
What?
Let me tell you. So that was different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it doesn't necessarily feel healed.
No, it doesn't feel like we
Inspector-
helped Mizuki all that much,
No.
does it?
Inspector Clark, I wanna acknowledge what Inspector Clark just said about the question isn't why is Iris stabbed and frozen, but why does Mizuki's subconscious have a frozen stabbed
Yeah.
Iris? Yeah, that's fucking freaking me out. Fuck.
So
I feel like we just wrecked.
yeah, because if
Mizuki.
you recall, the goal of this Somnium was not to get information. The goal of the Somnium was to try to help Mizuki because she had
you
been
okay?
mute.
Right. Oh, fuck. Right. Yeah. Oh, the Inspector Clark is an adult and can make their own decisions. But if it's past your bedtime, then you also want
So Mizuki never talks in this route. What?
Yeah.
She hasn't been healed.
Oh,
She's
Oh
still
my
traumatized.
god, I forgot. Oh my god. We can just fail that.
Yep.
Oh.
That's it. We just
Iva, call Iris's phone. It's urgent.
Why the rush?
Please, just call.
This is wild.
Hello?
Oh, hey, welcome back to the game.
Oh, now we've got Iris in the game. Okay.
This is Kaname Tate from the MPD. I met you earlier
is like-
today.
You get one or the other. You either get Mizuki like
Or you get
as an-
Iris, I guess.
or
Allison,
you get
that is
Iris.
exactly correct.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh,
You can continue now.
Is something wrong?
Where are you right now?
I'm at home.
Okay, don't go anywhere. Lock the door and stay at home.
Can you tell me why?
Who cares why? This is a direct order from the police.
You mean a personal order?
Okay, but if I do, will you play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow?
No.
Then go on a date with me.
A date?
What?
If you promise me we'll go on a date, I'll stay home and not say a peep.
Oh yeah, I forgot how weird Iris is.
Yep. It's been so long.
Iris is so weird.
Yep.
That's right.
We remember we never know her motivation about fucking anything.
Yeah. No, because
She just
because
says
effectively,
stuff.
going back to what Allison says, it's actually, that's really, really accurate. You either get to know Iris in one route or you get to know Mizuki in the other route. There's not really, like, in one branch or the other branch. There's not really a middle ground. So we just
can't
never
exist at
spent
the same
any time
time.
with Iris. All the time we spent
Yeah.
with Iris was prior to this Somnium.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Mhm.
Yeah. Same with Mizuki, technically, as well, since Mizuki lives with us. We know all of that. I mean, us as players now know all of that, and we know that Date like has this relationship with Mizuki, but throughout the upcoming events, she's gonna be benched. She's gonna be out.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the sidelines. Totally.
Mm-hmm. Whoa, jeez.
But also,
Don't promise
Sorry, sorry.
then.
Oh, I'm just remembering stuff about Iris. I forget that we have this weird, like, I know we're in the midst of her asking us on a date, which makes this comment weird, but there's this weird, like, it felt fatherly instinct or something, like very protective over her the second he saw her.
No, I think that's accurate, because we even talked about the fact that weirdly Date's actions towards her seem more paternal. While she's saying these things, his actual actions don't seem to line up with that at all.
He just, immediately calls her and protects her, and like he just met her for all we know.
Well, he had some sort of flashback a while back whenever he had interacted with her. Remember that? Like, he remembered something about her.
And also knowing what we know about Mizuki, it makes, and Date's relationship with Mizuki, it kind of also makes sense from that perspective as well, which is that Date has been in a position where he saw a suffering child and took them in. He clearly has a like protective paternal instinct in him.
Totally, but there was also, when he first saw her, Allison, I think this is what you're talking about. He has this like big old moment, and it's in the middle of us just getting to know Date, and he's especially creepy. So I think it specifically shows us that moment at a time where it could be like, is he just being weird to this teenager? But there is like a flash. I forget exactly the animation, but there's like a flash, and his eyes just go really wide, and he's like, "Holy shit, this girl!" And then is confused about it.
Yeah, and then he also has that memory or something of playing patty cake with her as well. So yeah,
as a little girl,
exactly. So there's something, but also but so far we've only seen that from Date.
Yeah. True.
I'll wander around the city dragging a heavy suitcase.
What?
All right. Understood.
Understood?
Great! Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Fine. Just don't go outside, okay? If anything happens, call me immediately. My number is...
I have it in my history. See ya!
What was that? A phone call?
It's nothing.
Oh, she's not gonna say anything, but we can try.
I saw something strange in your dream. Iris, she was frozen. She was dead. What was that? Tell me, Mizuki, please.
No. Date, there is no point attempting to speak with her. Mizuki's aphonia has not healed.
And the whole route where we don't get her voice actor. That's a bummer.
Right?
Yeah.
She didn't answer.
Yeah.
Ringtone. You probably don't even want to ask her anything. Oh my god, there's so much to... Do you believe in prophetic dreams, boss? The fuck?
Well, Iris is alive.
Where is this coming from?
That's true, yeah.
So again, the question is why did Mizuki dream of that?
True.
Well, we also... Oh, wait. Was it Mizuki's subconscious that showed, what's her name dying? That was our subconscious at the very beginning of the game,
That was
right?
ours, yes.
That was ours. Okay, and that question has still been there. Like, why did we see that?
Exactly. So now that's two dreams where it's like, what is this? Why? Yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, I see. This is about the body you saw in Mizuki's Somnium. Her name is Iris Sagan, the girl you went to Bloom Park with today.
How do you know that?
Iba told me.
It is one of my duties to deliver regular investigation reports.
About prophetic dreams.
Yeah.
Prophecies, huh? That's why you called Iris. But Date, come on.
I know, a dream is just a dream. Doesn't necessarily have anything to do with reality, but still, I just have this gut feeling.
Date, are you alright? Perhaps the sink is causing negative side effects.
I hope that's all it is.
About what I saw in Somnium? We'll just go through them, yeah.
Yep, just going through them all.
No need to report specifics. We saw it all from here in the control room. What the sinker sees in Somnium is projected here, remember? We've got it all recorded.
Isn't it incredible? I invented it.
Yes, Pewter,
so
you're very
we know
pretty.
about everything you saw.
We're proud of you, Pewter. Thank you for building this strange and ethical machine.
Yeah, right.
The phone, the frozen corpse.
About Mizuki's aphonia.
Yeah.
It didn't go well. But it's not all bad. The sink wasn't a total waste of time. We found clues.
Clues? Right.
But we did not help heal our adoptive daughter.
Exactly.
So, yeah. About the ringtone.
Boss, I heard a ringtone in Mizuki's Somnium.
I know. But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Yeah. I don't even know if it's real or something Mizuki invented. But if Mizuki really did hear that ringtone...
Then there must have been a phone somewhere on site.
Did CSI report anything like that?
No, nothing. They searched the site, but didn't find a single thing.
Okay. Hey, Peter, about prophetic dreams, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah.
Ah, the corpse you saw in Somnium. You're wondering if that was some kind of vision of the future.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's see. As a man of science, I don't believe in such things. Prophecies and the like. However, if it was a prophecy, I would suggest the girl wears some kind of metal plate.
Huh?
You saw her. She was
Pewter.
stabbed countless times in the back. She could have used some stab-proof armor or something.
Pewter.
Pewter.
Pewter. Pewter. Oh my god.
Just indulging in the fantasy of real-life prophecies.
I am glad you find this funny,
Don't
Peter.
mind me.
Yeah.
Anyway,
like, that's...
prophecies are simply not possible.
True.
You see?
I proved it. I proved it for you just now.
By making fun of it, I proved it can't exist.
Yep.
In a normal dream, the person experiencing the dream cannot remove themselves from it. Dreams are first-person experiences. However, the circumstances are slightly different during a sync. The syncer dives into the subject's
We
mind.
know this. I'm sorry. I'm just skipping through it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah,
About the ringtone.
I know about the ringtone you heard.
But I couldn't tell where it was coming from.
Did Mizuki actually hear that? Or was it just a dream? Or her imagination?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Can you analyze the sound or something?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So what all?
Well, now, yeah.
I
Now
guess
what?
we just need to finish.
I
Okay.
guess-
Here we
yeah, I
go.
think we do.
Hey, Mizuki, tell me something. In your dream world, I heard a phone ring. Did you hear that somewhere, or did you just imagine it?
Date, there's
Nothing.
no point talking to
I
her.
know, but the game won't let me
You
progress.
couldn't heal her.
Yeah.
I know.
Her symptoms haven't improved.
I'm aware
Yeah,
of that, boss.
She'll
Yeah.
be sent back to the hospital.
She can't
Maybe the
talk
doctors can help
anymore.
her.
Like she keeps saying it in different ways.
She cannot speak to you at this time.
God.
You're not
Mizuki,
gonna hear
I
a
have to
word
ask
from
you.
her.
You got a Nile message yesterday, and then you went to Bloom Park. Who sent you the message?
I checked her phone, but the history was wiped.
Oda sent her the message.
I am
right?
trying to identify the sender
No.
now, but it will take
No.
some time.
I think we figured out that it was Renju.
Oh yeah, we did figure that
Yeah,
out.
it
Okay.
was Renju that sent her the message.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
I might have to ask a question or two to catch back up in memory.
Yeah, no, it's been a while. I'm actually
Yeah.
a little embarrassed that my mind apparently has become a steel trap for specifically AI-related like minutia.
I'm impressed.
Mizuki. When we found you at the merry-go-round, you were holding the ice pick. I'm not accusing you of anything. I trust you. I just want to know why you were holding it. Answer me, Mizuki.
We know in the other route that she
Date,
was the one
please.
that pulled it out of Shoko's eye socket, right?
Exactly.
Mhm.
It's that the eye socket was empty, but the ice pick was in it, and after Ota bailed on Mizuki, she pulled the ice
She
pick
pulled
out.
it out and then hid in there. Yeah.
Yelling at her is counterproductive. Damn it.
Yeah. Okay, can I leave?
All right. Can we get out of here? Talk to boss.
Okay, thank you. There we go.
Summarize.
Oh.
I think I'll go to Bloom Park again.
Looking for the phone?
It might be there, it might not. I just want to be sure. Take care of Mizuki, okay?
Yeah. Leave it to me.
Okay, we're free.
All
Bloom
right.
Park, let's go.
Free.
All right, now we're firmly on balloon path.
We are on balloon path. Oh, it's not a great path so far.
No, it's kind of miserable, right?
Kind of don't like it. Yeah.
Now
Oh, I
then.
just realized that.
Yesterday night, the body of Shoko Nadami was found.
Yep.
In the steering wheel, there's a little eyeball that looks like Iba.
No, it is Iba.
Oh, is that Iba?
Yeah, that's
oh,
a
right,
charging
he
port.
puts her in the.
Yeah, she's
That's
usually
so
not
funny.
in there. She's only in there when she needs to charge. So it's like when she needs to charge, she'll go on the steering wheel. When she's not, she projects herself over in the passenger seat.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah.
Her body was recovered from the now-defunct Bloom Park in the Kawasaki district. Autopsy reports revealed that her time of death was roughly 5 p.m. last afternoon. Police have determined that the victim was killed elsewhere and then brought to Bloom Park to be put on display. The MPD has expanded the scope of their investigation and are encouraging anyone with any information to come forward. In other news, at 6:10 p.m. today, on the outer circle of the capital city highway in Minato District, Tokyo, a traffic collision occurred involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
I forgot about
Oh,
that.
you've
That
heard this
happened last
before,
time
yeah.
too.
As a result
Yeah.
of the pileup, 1 man was sent to the hospital unconscious in critical condition.
We
6
never
other
heard more
individuals
about
were
that,
treated
did we?
for
No,
minor injuries.
we only heard because what happened last time I think was they were like, yeah, there was a car crash, and then the news report got interrupted by
Yeah,
something.
that's right.
So, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
MPD has arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation is ongoing.
Okay.
Okay.
What news station is that?
Mm.
Which is very up-to-date news. Like
Tokyo news station. I don't know. I don't know. I listen to NPR and they stay pretty up to date.
I always forget NPR does things not in the morning.
Yeah, they do news every time
All
of the day.
It's a horse from the merry-go-round.
Airport.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd
who are
say-
you?
Who are you? Wait, are you a ghost?
Idiot. It's me.
Who you? Me?
It's me.
Whom?
I said me.
But are you a ghost?
I'm not a ghost.
Then Iba? But why?
I just thought I would project myself. You seem lonely.
How are you doing this?
I am overlaying the image your left eye processes with augmented reality. You can't see me through your right eye, only your left.
You can't just
AR
pop into
projection.
my eyeball without permission.
You do realize I do that all the time, right?
What about the ringtone?
Yeah.
It was somewhere around here, right? Where I heard the phone ring.
Affirmative.
The source can't be far. The phone must be nearby.
I do not know if it actually exists. Dreams consist of memories. But that does not mean that they perfectly mirror reality. In fact, it is more common that what occurs in dreams is distorted. For example, the events witnessed in the last Somnium were absurd, exaggerated, or otherwise warped. Clearly, they do not represent exactly what happened in reality. The ringtone as well.
Mizuki didn't necessarily hear it. I understand that. But it's our only lead.
Yeah, how do you appear? Yeah.
I am connected to your brain via artificial nerve.
You cool if I skip this? She's already explained it.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Do I even need to?
Sorry, punch the
Okay.
table.
I'm gonna. That's a horse.
Can you move around anymore or
Wait a sec,
no?
I'm gonna ask the other thing and then.
Come to think
this
of
is
it,
the sexy
you
shrimp
look kind of like you do when you're in.
conversation.
What's that about?
What do you mean?
Well, you don't usually look like that. You have a Somnium form and another form.
Oh, this?
The world's cutest little
Eye bear.
I love the
Yeah.
eye bear. That eye bear barely appeared in our route. Like it was there every now and then, but we never got like to really talk to. I guess we did.
We did a couple
around.
times. She'd sit on a table and talk with us a couple times.
Yeah,
Wiggle
you're
her
right.
feet.
Yes,
So
that.
cute.
Why are you doing this now?
I was bored last night, so
Huh?
I thought you would like it.
Why would I like it?
Well, I did attempt to shape myself to your preference.
If you could do that, change it. Be Reika from Tiefblau.
I will not,
Why not?
because I won't. As I mentioned
You can
earlier,
catch
I
your
cannot
eye.
say for certain if there was a phone here.
Uh-huh.
However, if there is,
God
it
damn
must be
it.
well hidden.
I'm just clicking through it. I'm ignoring you.
CSI has already searched the area thoroughly, but they did not discover anything.
Well hidden, huh? Maybe a place you can't see with the naked eye.
Maybe the thing I keep clicking on. Okay.
Kat, all of these are really valid. She looks like a shrimp or an axolotl, and I think her little her little bear form kind of looks like a tardigrade.
It
as
absolutely
well.
looks like a tardigrade.
Axolotl.
Look up.
Yeah.
You should Google an axolotl. They're very cute.
Yeah, they're crazy
Heard of
looking.
Axolotls.
They're a type of like fully aquatic amphibian, like a salamander. And they've got like feathery little gills, and they're kind of like pinkish white with like beady little eyes.
This little bugger.
Aren't they cute? They're adorable.
Holy cow, with his little beady eyes.
Wait, are you short? Didn't you say last like a while back that you also had never seen what a tardigrade looks like?
What? Tardigrade? Yeah, I didn't.
Look
I don't
that
know
up too.
Yeah, I actually think the little eye bear is supposed to be a tardigrade.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't quite have all the limbs.
No.
Oh my
but...
god, I hate that. I hate this motherfucker. This guy's awful.
They're unkillable.
Oh my god, he's horrible.
They're so cute.
What the fuck are you looking at? He's a death creature.
But they're impossibly small and unkillable. They will outlive God.
God. This little hole in its face, I hate that.
I'm just laughing at Victor's comment as well.
Victor's giving you sass, Short. I don't know if you noticed.
He always does.
I know,
like
them's
it.
fighting words.
Them's fighting words.
Hi, Victor.
Look at that.
By the way, the phone was in the horse. That's why I kept clicking the horse.
Okay, thank you.
It appears to be a smartphone.
I knew it was in the horse.
I did too. That's why I kept clicking on it.
Don't lie. You doubted me.
So how do I get it out?
I cannot find any weaknesses or seams in the horse's body. The horse's neck does not detach either.
There must be some hole or something.
I found one.
Where?
The mouth of the horse. I might be able to fit inside. One moment.
Oh, she's gonna roll in there and just kind of like.
I gotta
wait.
I gotta go to tardigrade form. And wiggle.
Got it!
She's so strong.
Yes. Good job, Iba.
Oh my god, she's cute.
So cute.
She is not that thing that I just saw. She is so much better than that crazy thing I just saw.
Oh my god. I will say, Date better sanitize the heck out of her before he puts her back in his skull. It's my only thought. After she's been rolling around inside a chemical plant exploded theme park.
I like to think that her like tardigrade form around her is like fully sterile, so it's keeping the eye sterile within it.
I love that.
So
that makes me not worry about Date anymore. So perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Iba, who owned this phone? The number is...
I told Iba the number. The results came back quickly.
This is a rental phone.
A rental?
The owner is unknown. It is registered under a false identity.
Come on.
Date, look at the device history.
It's gone. No outgoing call history.
What about the incoming history?
Only one call. 9:02 p.m. yesterday.
Mizuki and Ota discovered the corpse at approximately 9 p.m.
Mizuki must
That's
have
when
heard
she
this
would've
phone.
Heard it ringing.
That would connect to what we experienced in Somnium. Who is the caller?
Their name isn't displayed. The number isn't in their contacts. In fact, there are no contacts. No numbers
Let's run
at all.
the number of the call. Yeah.
But no email addresses or browsing history that could be a clue. That could be a clue either. Just the one clue. The call at 9:02 p.m.
I mean, I feel like you still want to take that to the station and have them,
Yeah, or have
get on in
like
there.
Iba run a search because she seems to be better than the station.
She's
This number is also from a rental phone.
Yeah, there you go. She's already found it.
No owner
There
is
we go.
registered.
All right, well, there we go.
What happened?
The battery died. The screen turned off.
What?
All right.
Frustrating.
Well, I guess we gotta go.
Oh, there you are.
charge it.
Sorry, Iba, I forgot. Call the number I just gave you.
Iba,
Yeah.
remember the number I just gave you?
Of course.
Call it.
Oh, fuck. It connected.
It connected.
My name is Kaname Date. I'm with the Metropolitan Police Department.
Are you an idiot?
Yeah,
He
right.
hung up.
Oh, you think so?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
What kind of low IQ ignoramus calls a suspicious number and says they are from the police?
Thank you, Iva.
I couldn't help it. I wasn't ready. I just said the first thing that came into my head.
You told me to call.
I didn't think it would work.
Disappointing. There is no other word for it.
You're telling me.
That's some bad detective work.
Yeah.
I
Call
know,
the number.
that's shoddy
Hello?
detective work.
Hello, it's police.
Can you please
Hello,
tell me
I'm
of your
also-
crimes? Thank you.
Iba,
Also
can you
calling
call it
back.
again?
Like,
I'll be ready this time, I swear.
Are you sure?
me,
Yeah,
please.
trust me.
Back to call again.
They're not gonna pick up. Oh.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Yep, there
Yep,
you
you
go.
lost it.
Yeah.
Damn, call deny.
Call deny?
Yeah, call denied.
Oh, the thing Reika from the Cabaret Club did to your number.
Damn, you remember that?
Oh my gosh.
Why was the phone in the horse?
Unknown, but it does appear to be deliberate. Did the culprit do
I would
this,
know that.
or did someone else? And for
Why
what
would he
specific
ask that?
purpose?
What cell tower did the call connect to?
Good one. Yeah,
Near
let's
3rd
ping it.
Street, Shinjuku.
That's a wide range. Can you tell if they called from a smartphone?
They did. I can tell from the number.
Does it have GPS?
The phone is likely capable of that function, but it has been disabled. The power also appears to be off. I cannot connect from any line because you blew it.
Should we go to Shinjuku? Who's the person that we called? Call Reika. Okay.
There would be no point to that now. The recipient is alerted to our presence and likely on the move.
Right.
Probably someone involved in the incident. They hung up as soon as they heard you mention the police.
Probably.
Then refused further incoming calls. That behavior is at the very least suspicious.
True. Rika.
What? Why?
I want to hear her voice.
She put you on call deny.
Can't you try from another line?
I can, but I won't. Use a payphone if you want to call her.
Again, they've got payphones and magazines in this world.
Oh yeah, they have payphones too. What?
It's so anachronistic.
Sorry. Sure, you got quiet. There we go.
I got quiet?
I turned you back up. You're fine.
Oh, okay, sorry. Whether it's a traditional line or Nile message, I can have Iba help me. Iba is connected to my mind wirelessly as well. So even when she's outside of my eye socket, I can talk normally.
Okay.
All
right, let's go, Iva.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Let's go.
Iba, let's get going. There's nothing more here.
Where are we going? Iris's house?
Yeah, I'm curious.
About your prophecy? Absurd. It was nothing.
Let's hope so.
The fact that the game is going so hard against like, it's nothing to worry about, makes me go, it's exactly something we need to worry about.
Well, yeah, I also just am like, I can't believe you guys aren't paying attention to this, even if it's not a prophecy. Something fucked up is going on in how Mizuki is viewing Iris.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem that we should consider.
Yep, so he is.
Date!
Oh. Hi.
Hi, Iris.
Hello.
Where's your mom?
Yeah.
By the way, where's your mom?
She left earlier. She got a Nile message from someone. She looked kind of panicky, too.
Where did she go?
Don't know. She didn't tell me.
Okay.
Huh.
Well.
Date! You came, but aren't you a little early?
Huh?
You said you would play Shovel Forge with me tomorrow.
No, I didn't. I did promise to go on a date with you.
Tomorrow? It's not even midnight yet. I kept my
Shovel
promise
Forge
by
date.
staying home, so you need to keep your promise, Date.
They
And
just
play
go online and play
Minecraft.
Shovel Forge together. That's their date.
That's fine. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not great, but fine. Go
That's
play.
a lovely date.
Yeah, go play Minecraft.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm hop, hop, hoppy, happy. Hop, hop, hop. Rabbit
She's
goes
so
hop.
weird. She's so weird.
Why do you ask?
Oh, well, you see,
Because I saw your dead body in a dream. Are you seriously going to tell her that?
I like how you're just very present right now.
you hush.
So sassed right now. Also, there was a reference.
Did you want something to drink?
Sorry,
She
go
made
ahead.
a reference. She made a reference to rabbits, and we had like Mizuki's rabbit in the other route. I don't know. It probably doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, Adore
You can
Rabbit.
continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adore Rabbit.
No,
Yeah.
sorry.
What? Leaving already?
Yeah, I have some work to do.
Well, will you at least watch my stream at 1?
Stream?
Don't you remember? I'm an internet idol.
And you're gonna stream online?
Yeah.
At 1 in the morning?
Yeah.
You're a young woman. You shouldn't stay up so late.
Oh, jeez, you sound like an old man.
Because he is an old man.
It's
Yes.
fine. Today isn't for work, it's just a personal stream.
That's not the issue.
And tomorrow is Sunday.
The day isn't the issue either.
Anyway, please watch, okay? I'll ask you about it on tomorrow's date.
Fine.
She's streaming for her Western audience, so she's got to do it at 1
I think that's exactly
That's
correct.
right.
I think she
I
has to
know.
sample it for other audiences.
I am glad that nothing bad happened.
Yeah, you're right.
Because sometime real soon, I'm going to die.
Oh, fuck, I forgot that she said that. Thank you for the reminder, game.
Well, and
Yeah,
in
that
the
was
other
nice.
route, at least one of the branches, it was true.
True.
Yeah.
That is very true. Yep.
Short.
Oh no!
Oh, sorry.
The most
I feel really bad every
infuriating
time.
running gag in the entire world. I stepped down hard on the accelerator.
Ugh.
Someone has to do push-ups every time I miss that.
No, you can't punish someone else for your own failing.
Anyone want to get jacked?
Maybe the chat has to do something. Maybe all of chat has to like do 5 jumping
Or
jacks.
it could just be you, Short.
No, I'm already covered with something else.
That's true.
Oh, right. Everyone was already taking shots whenever you missed. Take a shot and do 5 jumping jacks. Don't do that, please. Don't do that.
At the same time.
Date, you promised to go on a date with Iris yesterday. What exactly are you planning to do?
What? Seriously?
Yeah, judge him, boss.
It's a social date.
A man's promise is his bond. You absolutely must keep your word.
Have you ever heard of a white lie?
So you're gonna act like it never happened.
That's not what I said. The day's
You
not
don't
over
remember.
yet. If I go see her and socialize for a bit, that's a date, right?
Oh, so you are not planning a real date then?
No, of course not.
If you say so.
You almost sound relieved, Iba.
Pardon?
Yeah, because she's a...
Are you
She's a
jealous?
child.
Impossible!
Oh my god,
I could
get
never
out
be
of here,
jealous of a
boss.
silly little human like her.
Uh-huh. Sure.
What? What is this new
I
development?
am watching the case file of Shoko Nadami as it is
That
updated
Iba has
in real
a
time.
crush on Date?
I absolutely 100%
I don't buy it.
do not read that from her
I don't
at
buy
all.
it at all.
100%.
Currently,
said-
it appears as though there has
Sorry.
been no significant progress.
Someone said really, really early on that they like headcanoned Iba as a lesbian, and then I stuck with that really hard in my brain.
That is incredibly valid, Allison. I
I
respect
buy
you
it.
incredibly.
I totally buy it.
So
Oh, is it-
the way everything is, like my mindset has been entirely framed around that in the back of my head at the same time as well. So, like every time Date's like fucking creepy to Iba too, and it's like
I mean, it's also possible that Iba's having exactly the thought that we are, which is that Date should not be
True.
going on a date with his 18-year-old.
that is also
Yes.
valid. Yes.
Because yeah, boss is like, you seem relieved, Iba, and I was like, yes, I am. It should.
Wild.
Hey Date, why not go to that bar you haven't been to in a while?
The bar.
Marble in Golden Yokocho.
Oh yeah, we have not been to Marble in this route yet.
Oh, I'm so excited though.
Hey, Short.
Mama runs Marble. She's an informer who knows just about everything there is to know about criminal underground. Everyone take a shot. Maybe she knows something.
About Mizuki, because
Let loose on
that's
this
kind of
Monday
a thing.
evening.
There are many
Oh,
points
shit.
of interest surrounding Mizuki, but we will need to speak with her directly.
I
I
hope she
realized
gets
that
better
was
soon.
that was boss being creepy. Does it? Wait, fuck. Do I do my squats for boss?
No,
or
I'm
for
boss.
Your boss,
But
right?
was that boss being creepy?
I think it's everyone being creepy. Always.
Everyone's being creepy except for Iba.
Everyone get jacked.
But I have a cat in my lap. Do I really have to dislodge Corey for that? Can we wait
Nah,
until she says something like, I don't know.
Keep the tally for later.
Okay.
I'll give you. Oh yeah, exactly. Give you a pass, and then we'll all like, we'll all do our exercises. At
Yeah,
the
we'll
end.
just stream our gym routine after this, and we'll count it.
I'll just stream. Oh, we'll do a Ring Fit stream. Fucking just go big or go home. Corey, stop it. I love you. Stop.
She good?
Yeah, she's fine. She's
She
just
good now?
She's just. Look, she wants attention, and she's not getting it. Okay.
You'll get it later, Corey,
Anything
it's
else to
okay.
report, boss?
About Renju.
Renju?
Yesterday, I told you he vanished after he was questioned. Well, we found him.
So this is different.
Oh shit!
Where?
You're right.
Central
Oh, so
Hospital.
he's gonna be a character this time.
Oh fuck! Really?
That'll
He's
be
out there from a
fascinating.
traffic accident.
Oh, he was in the. What?
He's unconscious and it's not looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Whoa, this is
So
different.
that didn't happen last time. The traffic accident
No.
happened, but Renju wasn't part
But
of
he
it.
wasn't in it.
Yep.
Could it be?
Capitol Highway?
Oh, you heard about it?
We heard the report on the radio last night.
I can't believe it was about Renju.
Oh my god, yeah. that one.
Date, you should go talk to him. He is Shoko Nadami's former husband, after all. He might have some information.
But he's still asleep, isn't he?
Smack him across the face and wake him up. You're his friend, right? He'll understand.
Come
He's
on.
in the hospital. Why are we always slapping people in the hospital?
That's a great question.
We're abducting people from the hospital to go take them into our brain machine and look at their
Yes.
dreams.
That too.
There's been no progress, as usual. The people at the main office are so incompetent. The smartphone you brought in yesterday is still our only lead. Hopefully there'll be a breakthrough.
Okay, about the phone.
Yeah, phone.
I asked HQ to look into it. They found a few things. First, the owner was Shoko Nadami.
It was Shoko's phone?
Oh.
Yes.
Interesting. So she put it into the horse, but she was dragged here.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because she was
okay.
killed somewhere else, right? So, interesting.
Her
Right,
face
yeah,
was
she was
registered in
killed
the
somewhere
phone's
else.
facial recognition authentication.
I mean, someone who took her there could still have put the phone
Yeah,
in
that's
the
valid.
horse.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Who called it?
Who called the phone?
Sorry, we don't know that yet. They called from a burner phone. They didn't register a name.
I can make a deduction with this information. We know that the phone belonged to Shoko.
Right.
Whoever it was made their call at 9:02 p.m. after Shoko was killed. I believe we can make an assumption here.
The caller probably wasn't the murderer. Why would they call the phone of the person they just killed?
Maybe.
Maybe.
But the culprit might have been trying to get Mizuki to call, so that they can bring her to the scene.
But then why hide the phone? They would have left it somewhere easier to find.
True.
I'm gonna continue following
But
up.
either way,
That's
our
fine.
mysterious caller is suspicious. Consider this. They did not register the phone under their real name. And also, they hung up as soon as Date mentioned he was a cop. And on top of that, they blocked Date's number and turned off the phone.
The blame lies entirely with Date. I suggest
Yeah,
cutting
we
his
get it.
salary.
I'll cut your battery.
God.
Do
Iva
it.
has a whole
I'll plug in
personality
somewhere.
this time.
I know.
Oh my god.
She's very present this time in a way that she wasn't
really
the other
is.
route. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway, we have to identify the caller. If you don't want your salary cut.
Fine.
Any other information?
All the history's been erased. There's nothing on the phone itself, but we can still look up its records. I happen to have a friend at the cell company. The head office is looking into it now.
Okay, and about Mizuki.
Mizuki. Yeah.
She was
Corey,
returned to the
I swear to
hospital after
God.
the sync. She'll probably be hospitalized for a while.
Strange. Mizuki's phone is at home, Date. The GPS and Wi-Fi access point confirm this.
She went home by herself?
Possibly.
But why?
Unknown.
Oh, I don't really like that. Okay. Yeah.
I don't like her alone at all in this route.
Yeah, agreed. Sorry.
Especially because we know what happens to Iris in the other route.
Yeah.
And I feel like they're switching sides, and I don't trust her without help.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Hey, Short.
Central Oh, we were talking. Oh, I was on this one. I was ready for this one.
No, I know.
Central
I know you were
Hospital, where
talking.
Renju is.
We went quiet for a moment, so I had to. I had to.
I just wanted to defend myself on this one since I have botched it so many times this stream. I don't know if he's in any condition to talk, but it might help. I could also go home to see Mizuki or get information from Mama at Marble. Let's go talk
Aiba,
to
let's
Marble.
Oh, but
Roger that.
Mizuki's at home and we're not sure about that. She's home alone by herself or not?
Where do you want to go? Renju,
Elo. Yeah,
Mizuki, or
maybe we
Mama?
want to go to. I mean, I'm worried that if we go to Date's residence, it might progress. So maybe we want to go to Marble. I don't know,
I
but
feel like this game doesn't do that to you though. I really like just from everything on the other side. I don't feel like it locks off information.
yeah, that's true.
I think it'll let us go everywhere, and then some event will happen afterwards. But right now, we're just talking to grab clues.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But you're right. We can check on Mizuki first, though.
I'm a little worried, but yeah, if you're cool with us checking on Mizuki first,
Yeah,
let's do it.
Then I want to go to Marble, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sorry I went quiet for a moment there. Coriander update. She really, really wants to play with the controller, and because I'm not letting her, she's just gnawing on my arm, like petulantly.
Oh no!
God,
Sweetheart, sweet thing. I am gonna throw you out of my lap if you keep on gnawing on my arm like that. But you're looking incredibly cute. So you can stay. She bumped the auto advanced button on the controller like 3 times. Nobody noticed, but it happened like 3 times. Stop it!
I did not notice.
Corey's
but now
actually
I know.
playing the game. We'll do a whole stream where Corey plays.
She's trying. She's really trying, let me tell you.
We could probably get her to use a controller.
It would be a terrible idea. Stop it, sweet thing.
She just wants to be a streamer.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
Iris's mother.
Wait, Hitomi's here.
Yes, but why?
All right, because she's her teacher. Probably.
Oh my God, the weights aren't for Date.
Right,
That's
and
so
Mizuki.
funny.
But
That's
doing
so
Date.
funny.
bench press.
Sorry for showing up like this.
Fuck yeah, Mizuki. Get swole.
Mizuki, what are you doing?
What's it
she's
look
really-
like?
Wait, wait, she's talking.
Okay, hello.
You can talk.
Yes, she's no longer mute.
Okay, never mind about that then.
Oh, I thought.
I received a Nile message from Mizuki last night. Teacher, can you please help me? I understood right away. The girl's been through so much.
That's why she ran off from Iris yesterday.
Wait.
I couldn't say no to one of my students.
Iris said her mom disappeared last night.
Oh,
Hitomi is her
right.
teacher.
She went off to help one of her students.
Which we knew because she did. Mizuki, the reason we knew Hitomi met up with So was because Mizuki said that her teacher, she saw her teacher with So.
Right. Right. Okay.
You're her teacher?
That's right. Mizuki is in my homeroom class.
And it's an interesting coincidence that Hitomi's been Ota's teacher and Mizuki's teacher and is Iris's mom. It's just
Yeah.
I went to the
She's
hospital
involved
to
in
pick
all
her
of
up.
them.
But she's not in the other route really
left
at all.
earlier.
No.
So
But the
we
fact
need to
that she went
consider.
to the hospital and picked Mizuki up and left with her is just like, I don't know. Also, this confirms that Date hasn't been home all night. He didn't check in with Mizuki, which is fucked up, Date.
Yeah, that is. Yeah. Also, I just want to call out that Mizuki is bench pressing 220 pounds right now.
That sounds
Oh
about
my
right.
God. All right. Cool.
She got a Nile message from someone.
Thank you, Kat the Swift.
Mizuki wrote a note saying that she wanted to go home. Not to Renju's house, but here. So that's the story. I apologize for coming over without asking.
This is suspicious.
Yeah, I feel a little weird about that.
Yeah, I feel a little weird. Oh, did you ask about the Nile message?
Yeah.
Okay.
When I started talking to her, Mizuki re-racked the weight.
Mizuki, Renju sent you that Nile message, didn't he?
What?
I got this buddy of mine. Real bad personality, but real good with technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality?
There was a message sent at
Rude.
8:05 last night. Does it sound familiar? Mizuki, Daddy got caught up in something serious. Please come to Bloom Park's merry-go-round right away. Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Who?
Yeah, that was it. It was from Daddy's phone. But I didn't want to say anything because that would make Daddy a suspect, so...
So you kept quiet.
Yeah. My dad's never said anything like that to me, ever. That he was counting on me, I had to go.
But you invited Ota along.
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district. There are a number of homeless individuals and a high crime rate there. Mizuki must have been worried about going alone.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's also a child.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's like 12.
I'm fine, thanks to you. Well, not exactly you. It was teacher who stayed with me all night.
Aww.
I
yeah.
couldn't. It's not like we have conversations about our day anyway,
Because you don't talk.
because you don't listen.
Okay, about Hitomi.
Yeah, about Hitomi.
She's
It's
my
weird
teacher.
them not being best pals.
She's special. She's Daddy's friend and Iris's mom. Sometimes I have dinner at her house. She's extra nice to me.
Like a
Oh,
mom
I know
figure.
I shouldn't be. I should love all my students equally. But I see Mizuki after school sometimes, and she just looks so lonely. I can't
Oh my
help
God.
myself.
Aww.
It's very cute, but I'm also imagining my teacher, who's like my mother figure, just being like, "Yeah, you look so lonely." That I guess I have to.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Oh my God, okay."
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I was telling you before the stream, my sister's a teacher. I know she like cares for her kids in that way as well.
Well,
like
it's
would
also,
totally.
like Mizuki's Renju's daughter.
Yeah.
We think of
That's-
Mizuki as like as Date's daughter at this point because Renju is a jackass, but like Renju and Hitomi are close.
True. That's a good
Yeah.
point. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you holding? Oh, did you
What's
ask
wrong
about
with
Renju?
Daddy?
Yeah.
Okay.
You haven't heard?
Heard what?
She does not know about the accident.
Oh, no.
Why are you
Okay.
Why are you
nice
holding
pick?
nice pick?
When I got there, it was
I'm sorry. I thought the
it
line
was
was over.
stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was I had to get it out.
So you pulled it out.
Yeah.
After Ota ran away?
Yeah.
Did you hear any sounds?
Sounds?
Like a ringing phone?
Oh, I think I did hear something like that. But I don't remember where it was coming from. I just got scared and ran into the column. The door was open a little, so...
Confirmed. The call at 9:02 p.m. It must have been the phone inside the horse ringing.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, okay.
How is Mizuki at school?
It's giving us an
Sure.
X-ray option, which is interesting.
That is interesting.
Oh,
What?
it's for her arm.
Oh, right.
Oh.
A plate of
Right.
medical grade titanium in her right shoulder.
Because she got shot. She can't use her arm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
How is Mizuki at school?
Yeah.
She's a little quiet, but she's a very clever girl. And more than anything, she is kind.
Kind?
When I'm carrying heavy bags, she'll come and help me without me asking. When I'm troubled, she'll sometimes pick flowers to give to me. Not that she has a perfect disciplinary record, but she's a good girl.
What's on her record?
There are a few incidents. Once, she let out all the frogs that were going to be used for science class.
That's dope. That's a
Another
great
time,
prank.
she punched a bully so hard that he chipped a tooth.
Yeah.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
You got off
encourage
easy with just a chipped tooth.
Yeah,
Sounds
right?
like more than just incidents.
You
But I like
encouraged
that
that,
about her.
Date.
Yeah, you trained her.
Yeah, right.
She's a little clumsy, and just like Renju.
How did you get her talking again?
Yeah.
You know what? I actually don't know. I didn't do
think she's
anything
gonna be
special.
talking. I didn't think she was going to be talking in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna talk for a really long time in this
I'm
one.
a little
so-
surprised.
I just held
But
her
I guess it
against me.
does force Hitomi into the picture in a way that
True.
she's not. Really
It's
in the
true.
picture on
It
the other
also
side.
given where the Somnium ended with Aiba imitating Shoko's voice, It probably set it up to where, because Hitomi's saying that she just hugged Mizuki and just was there for her, and that seems like a logical conclusion to the Somnium.
Honestly, yeah. That's true.
Held her?
I was hugging her close to me all night. When dawn came, I heard her say, "Teacher," and then she started to cry. As you can see, she's fine now. She had a lot bottled up. It came out with the tears, I think.
Oh, Mizuki.
Yes, elementary school.
I didn't know you taught at Mizuki School.
I didn't know Mizuki was living with you. I knew about her circumstances with Renju, but he described you as a relative. But I suppose not. Mizuki explained the situation to me.
Mizuki lives here with me. I wonder what she said to her. Like, explaining the situation is a really hard thing. My parents don't love me.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
like,
just,
my
I
parents
wonder
can't
what
care
she
for me.
says.
I mean, she may just say like that, you know, I live with Date, but he's not my legal guardian. I don't know how much. Sometimes I wonder how much Mizuki, because we saw how much trouble she has processing that she's not here as like a punishment, like that she's not here because she did something wrong. So I have no idea how Mizuki processes all of this.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I'm not her legal guardian. That's why I've never been to school with her or anything like that.
Yeah.
That was all left to Renju. He might not be very good at raising her, but he is her father. He takes care of all the official stuff.
Yeah. I mean, obviously in the other route, Date would have become her legal guardian because there was nobody else, but yeah.
That was one of the conditions for me taking on Mizuki.
Wait, that was a condition for him not to become the legal guardian?
No, choose. That Renju kept all the important stuff.
Exactly, that Renju still had to go to parent-teacher conferences and, you know, do all that.
Got it,
That
got
still
it.
had to be
This is
involved.
just,
yeah.
This is just like, you can crash here, you sleep here.
I think it was
basically.
more that Date didn't want to let Renju off the hook for being a parent. It's like, you're not good, you're not responsible, I'll step in because Mizuki needs somebody, but you don't get to then just disappear.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Is it just a coincidence that you're Mizuki's teacher?
You said you and Renju knew each other from high school, right?
Yes, at Eitoku High.
And you work at the public school here.
That's right, a district elementary school.
Is that a coincidence? You becoming the teacher of your friend's kid?
Well, I hadn't always planned on being a teacher, but it wasn't a coincidence that Mizuki ended up in my class. Renju seemed really intent on sending Mizuki to a school where I was teaching. They even moved to get into my school district. That was about 5 years ago, in spring.
That's fascinating.
Whoa, that is interesting.
I know, that's a lot of effort.
I mean, I think we had suspected that, like, Renju had a relationship with Hitomi, or has a
Yeah, we
relationship
mentioned
with Hitomi.
something about it.
We talked about that a little bit. Yeah. Or that, like, maybe Renju is Iris's father.
Yeah, well, the Iris and Hitomi thing just fit in a bit more complicated a way in some capacity. We're just not sure where.
Yeah.
Because if Renju and Hitomi have some sort of connection.
Well, it's like, I think we decided that sort of the timelines line up for, like, when they, I don't know, when they were involved, and like when Iris was born, and then I don't know, I can't quite recall.
Yeah.
I feel like we've
it got weird because they were very, like, Hitomi's very young to be Iris's mom, but not so young that it's impossible. That's kind of where it was falling. It's like,
right, like
it
had
must
her
have
in
happened
high school, maybe.
Yeah.
Totally.
So yeah.
So, and they knew each other in high school. I don't know. I'm just, you know,
something in that.
There's something. I think there's something there. Yeah.
Yes, but I heard that Shoko didn't have a problem with the move.
Officially, Mizuki lives at Renju's house. Her local elementary is actually pretty far from here, my house. Mizuki takes the train every morning to get there.
Pardon me for asking, but your right arm.
Yeah.
Oh, does it bother you?
Can you not move it?
No. I can't even feel it, I'm afraid.
Was there an accident, or...?
I suppose you might call it that. About 6 years ago, I was shot in the shoulder. The nerves died and... Anyway.
Yep.
The story is, one day a criminal broke into my house. He was carrying a gun. From the way he talked, he sounded insane.
Drugs?
Yeah.
Maybe.
What's up with that guy?
Well, no, we know the answer to this.
We know who this
yeah,
is.
Kamakura.
Yeah.
Well, no, we know that Kumakura was the one that shot her, not this guy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the police
he did not
statement
shoot.
said that he wasn't under the influence of anything. Just a random crime.
Yeah, we know that's
What?
We know that's not true. What she's telling us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, everything
Yeah.
she said was true.
Well, I guess that's true. I
Almost,
guess that's
yeah.
all technically true. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay. Was Shoko's left eye on the ice pick? Oh god, okay, sorry.
I don't think so.
Her eye socket was empty?
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm sorry
We
to
know
have to
where it
ask
ends
you
up in the other route.
We sure do.
It's
Yeah,
okay.
Karoonies.
Okay, that freaks me. I wonder if it's there right now.
Oh,
I mean, he's at the hospital.
right now.
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive. Currently.
So it was not Mizuki who took the eyeball.
No, it was already gone when she got there.
That eyeball has yet to be found. It was probably taken by the culprit.
Okay.
Anything else we can do?
That's a great
I
question.
don't know.
Hey, no, I didn't mean to look at the armchair. Summarize for me, Hitomi.
Anyway, Mizuki has recovered from her aphonia. Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
I did not know that Hitomi was Mizuki's homeroom teacher. Is there something wrong?
No. It's nothing.
No, think some. Everything feels really off.
Yep.
Like everything feels really askew. I guess let's go talk to Mama.
All right.
Go to
Yeah.
Marble.
Mama time. No,
Yeah.
I agree.
I don't know if I want to talk to him yet.
Yeah, it feels off, and I will say, from my experience, it felt off the first, even if it's the first playthrough that you're going through. There's just something a little sideways about every element here.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just feels a little weird. Yeah, I'm a little freaked out. Huh. Mama.
Mama, I'm home.
Well, well, if it
Yeah,
isn't Dante. Long time no see. Is something wrong?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Mama, I'm
About
home.
Shoko Nadami, Ren's ex?
Yep.
Yep.
Ren meaning Renju.
You're as sharp as ever.
I saw it all on the news. How awful.
About Shoko.
Hey, Ma. Yeah.
I have something, but I don't know how useful it will be.
No, tell me.
You know how Shoko was a representative of that investment company?
Yeah?
They were part of a massive fraud scheme.
Really?
Ooh.
That's right. And they were in bed with the Kumakuras, the Yakuza gang. So maybe...
The Kumakuras killed her?
I don't know for sure, but they were capable of it. Maybe Shoko did something to piss off the wrong people, and they punished her for it.
So we knew this information last time, but we didn't make that leap last time, did we?
No, we did.
We did.
Yeah,
Because
we
then we
did.
go
We
and
did, but it
confront the
took longer to
Kumakuras.
get there.
Right.
Yeah, like this is not new information.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, get a glass of water.
That's unusual. Not a bourbon.
I'm working.
I drink at work all the time.
We have very different occupations.
It's kind of the same. I make people throw up. You make people throw up the truth.
Thanks, Mama.
Perfect. Yep.
You're right. How have you been, Mama?
I've been okay. How are you, Date, honey? I don't see you around here much anymore.
I've been
I'm
busy.
struggling, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, her
You
judge
used
is
to
like,
come
"Ugh."
all the time.
It's like, things are rough, Mama. I don't know what to tell you.
You and Ren, grumbling over your glasses of bourbon.
What's so weird is
drowning each other's sorrows.
a lot of people seem to like Renju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of, we've met a lot of
true.
people who genuinely consider him a friend. And he died before we ever met him in the last one, so all we know of him is that he was pretty much a willing participant in being like, yeah, let's get rid of my daughter.
Yeah.
So like that's not a good look, but I do like Mama seems very fond of him. Hitomi really likes him. Like clearly Date likes him enough to take in his kid.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
like
Iris likes him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it's
it's
kind of
you're
fascinating.
absolutely correct. He seems to be very charismatic. Because
Mhm.
Yeah.
he's left a good impression on a lot of people.
Yeah.
He's pretty universally liked, with the exception of maybe Mizuki. I don't see much affection from Mizuki towards him.
I mean,
which
she
I
said
don't know.
that thing where it's like the Nile message said Daddy needs you, and she's like, he's never said that before, and of course I had to go to him. Like, I think she wants his approval. I think he's just utterly absent, you know?
Yeah.
Because he doesn't
Yeah,
even
that's
seem
fair.
to he doesn't resent her like Shoko does. He just doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Which is like, in a way, it's just as bad.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but
yeah.
It's like I think it does seem like he's a bad parent. He's a very bad parent. It's unclear whether those elements roll over into his other relationships.
Right.
The only relationship we know of that he has currently is with Shoko, and obviously they got divorced. But
Mhm.
his friends seem to like him.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes
point.
getting into arguments. One time it even became a real fight. You remember that?
Really?
Oh, yes.
You don't remember? Your drunk ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Oh, it's the watch again.
Oh, his watch.
Ren was
Yeah.
furious, yelling about how this watch is more important than my life, or whatever. He blew up on you. That was
Yeah, they
the
told
only
that story
time I've
last time,
ever
didn't
seen
they?
Ren
Yep.
that mad.
Yep,
Yeah.
they did.
That's why I remember it so well.
About Renju's watch.
Yeah, his favorite watch. He got it from his new lover.
Mhm.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
An
Okay, now I
anniversary
remember all
gift.
this.
Okay, so he not only has a new lover, but they've been together for at least a year. Maybe
I think
more.
we knew this from last time too, right?
No, the
thought
lover's
we-
new.
Oh, really? I thought I recalled that, but okay. Yeah. Huh.
Oh, this was, of course, after the divorce. Ren
Yeah,
was
okay.
so happy. He showed it off to me. He's had that watch on him ever since.
There's a bar
Oh!
called Marble in the alley. Yeah, we all know all this.
Shit! Our I forgot to check to see if our new emote went through. Our new emote went through. By the way, completely unrelated, Malala, but just like reminded me. There's a new emote for subscribers.
Oh my gosh, who made that?
That
The
was
answer
made-
is Piplup Commander / I think it's Nochi-san now?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Nochi-san, there it is.
So hard. Oh, lovely.
For you, Short, a gift.
Oh, wow, a way to catch me when I'm at my worst.
Yep, exactly.
I'm so excited for it.
So funny.
Sorry, I
That
forgot to
is so
check
funny.
at the top of the stream to see if it had been approved yet or not. But
There
yay,
you
that's
go.
our
I
our
love
next
that.
one.
I'll be sure to give you guys reasons to use it.
No, don't do that.
Oh, great. Jake, no.
Yeah, all the time, baby.
Drunk people tend not to be too careful with their secrets and rumors. You know how it is.
Wow, I thought you were skipping all this, so a place like this is perfect for gathering information.
I was. The answer is I have been skipping through it because it all seems like repeat information, but
Yeah, we know all this stuff.
yeah. Okay, there we go. Cool.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, Nochi-san, for
Shoko
making
was
this.
involved in illegal activities. Perhaps the rental phone was used for that purpose.
The Kumakuras. They have a relationship with Renju. I remember him telling me that.
Do you want to pay them a visit?
Yeah. I hope it won't cause problems.
Okay. And then do you want to go see Renju?
Let's go check on him first.
Renju? Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to Renju.
Let's meet this
The
guy.
Kumakura office, I feel like, is just gonna go. It's gonna be whack.
It's every
again.
time we interact with them, the energy is not
I
what
hate
I
them.
love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Comical.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Well,
There's no one here.
Indeed.
So we won't
The
meet
bed is
him. Now
empty.
he's gonna be dead. Damn. So we'll never meet this guy.
I love that you just.
oh God,
These are
you
the-
were here.
Oh my God, the nurse. you were here the whole
He's
time.
not here, as you can see.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
thank
are?
you, nurse.
I'm a nurse. I work here. I'm assigned to Mr. Okiura.
Okay. Where are we? Where are we?
Where
About
are,
Renju.
where am
I
I?
snuck out at night.
I was
Snuck
literally thinking
out.
the same thing. Can we elope with this nurse?
I mean,
is he gonna be creepy at this
can
nurse?
we just date every like random NPC?
Mr. Okiura arrived with
I
internal
want to
injuries.
date the limo driver, baby.
Honestly, the cab driver and the receptionist
Cab
between
driver,
them,
yeah.
The surgery was successful, but he was in no condition to move. He would have opened up his wounds, and then he would be in real trouble.
Real trouble, huh?
Yes. I can't believe it. Where could he have gone?
I actually think this nurse is
Renju
voiced
is
by
extremely suspicious.
the same voice actor that voices the receptionist, just without the like
The Valley Girl,
twang.
yeah.
He has no alibi for the time of Shoko's murder. That was noted in the investigation report.
That's not so strange, though.
There's more. I cannot reach Renju by any means. He has not attempted to visit Mizuki in the hospital, even though she is his daughter and witnessed a traumatic event. Despite all
fucking dead.
this, he runs from the hospital, even with substantial injuries. Perhaps this is an escape.
Iva, call Lemniscate.
Roger that.
Don't show up dead. Don't show up dead. Don't show up dead.
This
Yeah.
is
Oh my God.
What's up, girl?
Let me hear your message. Thank you.
Always
wait a minute.
pleasure, receptionist.
The way that it's framed right now, it looks like the receptionist has the nurse's body.
You're right. You are correct.
That's so funny.
It's off enough to be horrifying.
It's terrible.
She's got some long arms, if that's the case. What kind of employee training do they have there? Anyway, I gave them my name and told them about Renju.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
Sorry, no clue. I'm trying to get in touch with him too. So far, nothing. I'm getting worried. He must be a mess right now. Oh, wait. Maybe he's at the Maid Cafe.
Maid Cafe? Do you mean Sunfish Pocket?
Oh, yeah. Does he co-own Sunfish
Yeah,
Pocket?
he owns it. It's
He
his.
does.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We're going to go
Where
there and he'll
Renju
be
was
dead
like,
there.
I'm gonna rent
Ugh.
out Sunfish Pocket. I guess he was gonna throw like a secret party or something? But with the accident and all, still, he might be there.
Know about Sunfish Pocket. Renji used to talk about it.
So
He runs Lemniscate as well as that Maid Cafe.
Yeah.
So in the last timeline, the party didn't happen, right?
No, we showed
Because
up
he
and
died.
it was empty and he was there. Yeah.
And yeah.
But
okay.
but it could have been that it was reserved for the party and that made it really easy for Iris to move the body up there.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
No problem. Farewell.
Sunfish Pocket, huh?
It is worth scoping out.
Oh, I hope he is not dead there.
So Sunfish
We should
Pocket
probably
or the
see-
Kumakura office?
We should do
Sunfish
Kamakura
Pocket.
first. Oh,
Oh,
really?
really?
Okay, we can do Sunfish. Let's do Sunfish.
Let's avoid the Kumakuras for as long as humanly possible, I think.
Okay,
is the
That's
goal.
kind of where I
That's
was
chill.
going with
Yeah.
that. I don't really want to bother with them.
All right, Sunfish Pocket.
Curious about something.
Hey, there's people here,
Oh wow!
which
It's
means there's no
being-
dead person here.
Yeah.
There's no dead
Welcome
person.
home, Sea King.
Oh
Hi,
yikes!
mermaid.
Sea King?
Oh, is this your first time here?
It's a.
Sorry.
It's a
I'm
maid
not here as a
cafe.
customer.
Yep.
I need to talk to someone about something.
But
Ew. Anybody here?
no
Wait, is
Renju,
he
but
here?
that's Oda.
Ah, great. Of course,
Oh.
Oda's here.
Jeez, kid. Excuse me.
I hate him.
Oh my god, her fucking seashells.
I know. Oh god.
Date? Oh my god.
Also, the menu of women up on the wall is
I
very
know.
like.
Which I think we've looked at before. Oh, mermaid.
Hey, mermaid, is Renju here?
No,
Can we
he never
elope
showed
with
up.
mermaid?
Just, do we have to try with everybody? Is that what's going on?
Can
Exactly.
we X-ray the mermaid? Because that was an option.
That was an option. I guess we can X-ray the mermaid.
Okay,
When was
I
the
also
last
would
time
like
he
to
came
say
here?
the seashells are a bit much, but actually the look is kind of iconic.
No, it's,
Like-
it's kind of cute.
It's kind of dope.
They're very yellow is the thing. I kind of like the color scheme of the girl in pink in the background a little better.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, look, they have an aesthetic and they're sticking to it.
They really do.
Yeah.
They've got it down.
Look, think about that costume design.
Yep.
Yup.
Yup. It's a costume. I like the little fish belt, you know?
Oh, it's kind of a rainbow at the bottom too.
I actually like the little,
Alright.
like to evoke the tail of the mermaid. It's actually like, look, it's kind of cute is the thing.
Okay,
It's
yeah,
kinda
That's
cute.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, no,
I
you're
hang out
right.
here.
It's the
like,
longer I
give
look
me
at it, the more I'm
fish.
like, it's very cute though. I also like this black and white fish up at the front. Anyway.
Yeah.
You just called that woman a fish.
Well, you're not wrong. I did call her a fish. I'm sorry,
No, but you're
ma'am.
right.
I didn't mean to call you a fish. Okay.
They are dressed as
Let me
fish,
think.
so
He's just the
It's still
owner, not the
accurate.
manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Oh, sorry. I just stopped. I guess. Do you want me to go ahead and X-ray this mermaid?
yes,
Yes.
X-ray this fish woman.
Oh right. We don't know about Date's fucking bone
Date,
king.
I must be the bearer of bad news. Even
Oh,
with X-ray,
no,
your
you
clothes will not
mentioned
turn
that one.
transparent. Your heart
It's
rate
like,
and blood
I'm
pressure is
aware.
rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
I guess
Bone?
A bone
that
fish?
he has a bone fetish.
A bone king?
That's upsetting.
It's not
Hey,
great.
no king shaming.
No, I don't know. Like
I shame that. I do. That's
The bone. I don't know how I feel about it either.
I just
honestly.
don't love it. Is the thing. I don't like knowing it
By
about
the way,
Date.
I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Hell
Something like
yeah.
that.
What is the Sea King?
What's the sea king?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet.
Ma'am, your commitment to the bit is
She's-
the best.
no,
honestly,
so
a good
devoted.
employee.
that work ethic. God.
A dope employee.
Yeah.
So that we can gather riches in foreign currency in the labor market.
Wow, and she did her
Okay, let's
research
go.
on her part.
She just slipped that one in at the end too.
Oh my god.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
Okay, I'm not gonna
Oh, so
X-ray her
good.
again. Oda,
All right,
what are
we
you
got-
here? Have you seen
You
Renju?
gotta talk to this little shit.
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece
Yep.
of shit. I should have
Yep.
stayed.
Yep.
I should have done something.
But instead you came
Absolutely.
here to a maid
Why did I
cafe.
do that?
Yep. Well, it's been a
is it
day,
eating
right?
you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
I fucking hate this little bugger.
I'm not
so
fond of him.
much.
I hate.
I'm not
like-
fond
While
of
you're
him at
sitting
all.
here adding
I
up
love
your
that.
options.
He
I
might
love
be
that-
one of my least favorite characters in anything like ever.
I hate him so much.
Well
I
done,
love that,
Ota.
like,
Look at the spot you've secured.
Date was like, "It's just eating you up inside, isn't it?" And Oda's like, "Yeah, seriously, it's awful." And then he just turns and goes, and like has a mermaid feed him
Yeah.
omurice.
It's Oda. I have bad news. If you were trying to be convincingly sympathetic, this is the wrong setting for it. You've made
Also,
a mistake.
he's holding the trident as well.
He is
Such
holding a
gross
trident.
boy. I just.
That's why he couldn't
God.
feed himself, because he's holding the trident.
He's so upsettingly gross.
I hate him so much. Ugh.
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
What's the spear?
Oh my god.
He's like,
It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea. You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice.
She's like,
it's more like
be quiet.
A way to exploit their vanity.
I love her.
To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
I'm here to play the
sounds even
system
worse.
and get bank.
I kind of honestly, that's dope though. She's in character, but also very, very aware of what's going on.
Yes. I mean, look, she's a retail worker. She's doing her best. She's got an incredible work ethic, but also like.
Just
she
like,
has to
I'm
serve
gonna
this
milk
shit.
these fuckers for
Yeah.
all they're worth.
She's like, I'm gonna get bank. You kidding?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
Oda!
God.
You stole that from your mother. You don't work.
Oh,
You don't
no.
do anything.
This scummy little doo-doo face.
Unless he's like
suddenly
doing
understand why
it's like
someone would want to
Bitcoin
kill
mining or
another
something.
No, we know he doesn't. We know
I
he
know,
doesn't
you're right.
do that. Oh God, I was like, I am an AI, but I just figured out why murder is a thing. Thank you.
That was such a good line from Iva.
Sure am. I come here whenever
Oh, I
I've got
love
time
her.
and money. I was here yesterday too. Around 6:30, I think, but I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
Wait, does that mean he came here immediately after the finding Shoko's body?
Yep.
When he ran away, he
Oh.
ran here.
Oda.
Because
He ran to
I'm worried
Akihabara.
about Tessa.
Oda.
He's
Iris,
just so much worse.
What's the matter?
Every
Yesterday night.
conversation.
Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
His mermaid's just chilling with us too.
I'm kind of nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. Here's my debut song. Let's hit it.
Oh boy. I love his dance moves though.
Yeah.
I like the animation for it.
Okay, wait. Did she like produce that song?
Yeah.
Is it Date again?
Oh, is this after us?
Okay,
Yeah. This is at 1 a.m.
Oh, right, for her stream. Yeah.
Sorry, everyone. Something came up. But I've got to go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Huh.
I mean, she's got access to like Limniscate's production value though.
Yeah. Oh, that's
True,
valid.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because she also was
Huh.
recording a podcast at Limniscate. Like, she seems to be pretty successful.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
When did this visitor arrive?
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows
She works here
anything.
as a high schooler?
Yeah, must have.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So let me get this.
She would have
let me
been
get
like
this straight.
16 probably.
Yeah, let me follow that chronology. So, Rinju, I'm assuming she starts working at 16 as a mermaid in a maid cafe, uncomfortable. And then Rinju meets her mom and then starts dating her mom.
Oh, no. Rinju and Hitomi went to high school together.
Oh, so they've known. Oh my God! So she even knew Rinju before that, and I guess maybe he got her a job.
I think that's what
But
happened.
still, like as a
he hooked
mermaid,
her
that's a
up.
whole thing, though.
It's weird, but yeah, it seems like he got her a job at Sunfish Pocket. She had probably simultaneously started doing Let's Plays.
Yeah, and then
she
he connected
started as a
her.
Let's Player, and then it seems
Yeah.
like between her probably popularity at Sunfish Pocket and her growing Let's Play channel, he gave her an opportunity at Limna Skate after that. But that means that Rinju's been very involved in her life.
Totally.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah.
In her life when he wasn't involved with Mizuki.
That's
Correct.
true. I mean,
Yep.
he's involved in her life in the way that Rinju would be involved in someone's life, though. In the here, I'm gonna give you an opportunity. Be grateful. I'm not gonna like do stuff. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I'm trying to think who could have knocked on the door. Like, who could that have been? I mean, I guess it could have been Renju.
Well, we know it probably wasn't Hitomi because Hitomi
but-
was with Mizuki all night, so we know that
Yeah.
that's out.
We know that Renju left the hospital.
When did he leave the hospital? It seems like maybe it could have been Renju.
Yeah, because he was in the hospital after, like, he got out of surgery and wasn't fit to leave, but left anyway, like the night before
Mhm.
today. So maybe that was him. I don't know. Yeah.
Iba, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or
Well,
unavailable.
that ain't good.
Oh, that ain't good.
Dante, I hate to say it. I'm about to say something, and it's going to be really hypocritical, so please forgive me. Maybe if you'd picked her up for your date like you promised, we'd know this earlier than right now.
Yeah. Maybe if you were smart and, you know...
I don't know. I also get him being like, I'm worried about this girl, and she's like, I'll only come if you go on a date, and be like, yeah, sure.
No.
But I mean, like-
100%. And I don't think you should go on a date with this girl. What I am saying, though, is that if he had not ghosted her, we would have known before late afternoon that something had
Right.
happened at 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Or-
Okay, that's
right,
valid.
exactly. Or, like, I don't know, if he was, like, a smart detective and thought, maybe she's at risk. Maybe I should keep my eye on her and keep her around and, like, you
Yeah,
know,
he's
use the
always
going on the
leaving
on the
people.
date as a front thing, just to be like, I need to see you. I need you in my
Yeah,
sight.
exactly. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
sure nobody attacks you. Maybe, hey, you're gonna do a live stream. Maybe I should monitor that to make sure that nothing happens
Right.
during your lives. Anyway, sorry,
Fuck,
Dante's just an idiot.
Toad has a good point too. What if the ask for date was like a cry for help? Like, please.
Yeah, like, I think I need protection. Will you be with me tomorrow? And he was like, yeah,
Yes.
sure. And then he bailed.
Yeah, Victor, you're so right. He's not the
Anyway,
detective Iva is.
prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No.
Yes,
but the problem is
no.
also Iba's being a little bit dumb about this because, admittedly, I
Yeah.
do think she feels more like Dante shouldn't be dating an 18-year-old, and that's
Yes.
silly. But she is letting that stop her from making smart, like, decisions to protect
Yeah.
Iris.
Yeah, that's really true.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Shut up. I don't care about you.
I can barely eat. Oh, you feed me.
Fucking hate him. Dumb little smirk.
Sorry.
Oh my God. I just want to pop.
You look
him.
like you
have a
can eat
scene.
just fine.
You have to have a cutaway for that every time.
All right, summarize for me, Oda. Let
Dante,
me.
Renji
Yeah.
is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah, please let me go.
Yeah.
Let me free. Oh,
All right,
great!
we
It's
gotta
the
go to-
Kumakuras.
Kumakura
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Fantastic. Ah, great. Do you think we're gonna get another wacky quick time event? I like that they just work in this office.
Who's this asshole?
Is he just holding a knife?
You made a
though?
big mistake
Oh
coming
no, is
here.
this gonna be
Go
the
home.
same
Or is it a
thing?
book?
All right. Bye then.
Hey, Dante.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, they're just holding knives.
They just have well, the one has a knife, the other has a magazine. All right, and then he just punches the shit out of them.
I'm just fast forwarding through this. I'm done. These goons, these clowns.
I literally hate this part of the game. I don't understand.
It's like dealing with like wacky shit with Team Rocket.
It is in the middle of an otherwise fairly serious murder mystery.
You want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
Jesse and James walk into an honest-to-God massacre and are like, oh, wait.
Right.
We were just trying to steal Pikachu and not even that hard, honestly.
We don't really care.
We don't care.
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's MoMA, the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name
Oh yeah, MoMA gives
All
us
right,
what
MoMA.
we want at the end
I
of
have
that
a few
one.
things I want to ask
Yeah,
you.
because he likes Iris. He likes her streams.
Yeah, he's a Tessa fan.
Yeah.
2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found.
I'm trying to figure out whether I can just fast forward through this scene.
Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami?
I mean, there might
how
be
do
new
people
information
feel?
here.
Sure have.
I'm worried that there could be
Is this
more
not the
like
exact
new
same
stuff.
It feels like it's just exactly the same conversation. Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this seems like it's pretty, yes. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
Okay. Yep.
There's it's talking about
how he died and everything.
Rohan and how Rohan and Date's like, what? Rohan's not dead. And then they're like, no, he died 10 years ago. And Date's like, what? Wait a second.
What? I don't remember that. Yeah.
Okay, that's MoMA.
Are we gonna have to? Oh,
wait, I have to find show.
You have to look at the
there.
thing.
Can you
and
look at the
extra.
ashtray? Yeah.
See the lit cigarette. Oh, it didn't.
Wait, is there a? I guess we don't notice that this time.
I got nothing.
That means so is not
Maybe-
here.
Yeah, maybe
Look at the
he's not
door. Can you X-ray the door?
It's not
No.
letting me do that. Oh, it's a different thing
X-ray
this time. So's not here.
that. So is not here.
Oh, this is okay. Yeah, here's the
Oh,
point.
his
behind the
ASET
crest.
thing. Yeah.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner, an A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps.
Okay.
Hey,
Big fan.
you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would
Oh,
you?
I like that they just sprinkle that into the other.
Yep.
path,
Yeah.
too. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's a cute little. If you did this route first, it's a really cute little throwback to it. When you're like, I know you, MoMA. You look, it's about Tessa. Give us information, buddy.
Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. You'd never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
Whoa, oh my god.
Okay.
That
now
was
hold
that
up
that was
for
a
just
lot of
second.
energy, but here's the deal.
I like me my Minecraft.
Water.
Wait, sweat, ASET! ASET, you bet!
Oh my god.
Upset, regret, ASET!
Shadows.
Threat, silhouette, ASET!
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't
fuck
look
is
at me!
this game?
Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, with this game sometimes. The fat one grabbed the skinny one.
I'm trying to get out of here as quickly as possible.
If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh my god, MoMA, you are very bad at doing mafia stuff.
Just a dreadful mob boss, I gotta say.
He really is.
Oh my god.
His heart's not in it. From what I can tell.
Us
Do you have an alibi?
Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You can ask the hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, inclüncluding MoMA.
I had no idea you were a
Great to
net
know. I
idol
was
fan.
really,
How did you
I was
know?
really nervous about MoMA being the killer.
You're hiding an A-set figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
God.
Yeah, sure.
What about Rohan?
Yeah, what about Ron?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my but he's gone now.
The suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Why was he hospitalized?
Yeah, we know this too, but
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate, and if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question from Oma. Is Rohan
Seems
left-handed?
weird. Just move your head.
No, this is an actual real disorder that
Really?
you
This
have.
is a real thing?
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Just
Oh,
ask
that's
him,
neat.
please.
your eye's still working, but your brain is only like processing 1/2 of
what
that
you're
Yeah,
information.
it's really interesting if you see drawings from folks that suffer from this disorder. Like, they'll cram all the numbers of a clock on just the left side of the clock. It's just
it's wild.
It's a really like fascinating psychological disorder. But yeah.
I'm trying to recall the name of it because we learned about it in one of my like neurobiology like diseases class. Because we did like a big section on eyes and like visual processing.
Yeah,
Ah,
I
shit,
too
can't
definitely
remember.
know this because I majored in cognitive psychology, but it's just not there
Yeah.
right now. But yeah, I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna go out
it
on a limb
was.
and say I was gonna probably say what it actually is.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Oh, yeah.
Rohan must
It looks
suffer
like,
from hemispatial
hemianopia?
neglect on his right
No,
side.
it's hemispatial neglect.
Yeah, hemispatial neglect.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you are aware,
Thank
the
you.
brain
Wait,
is
who
divided
said it in
into
chat?
what is called
Patty
the
cake,
right
thank you.
brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. MoMA just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
So, new information.
Whoa.
Not sure how it's relevant, but new information.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh.
That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
Oh my
Totally blank
god.
expression. Like he was scraping bonito flakes.
I hate that, though.
Ugh.
Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
Huh.
About 6 years ago, I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
Okay, well, that's interesting.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
A company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
Okay, interesting.
Also, yeah, all this Castle Control, you're right. 6 years does match up with Date's memory loss.
It's also
Yeah,
worth
there's a
noting
lot of things
that
that
Date
matches
had a
up to
weird
that.
moment where when we first talked to Moma, and we actually skipped it a moment ago, but it happened again, which means they gave it to us twice, where Moma's like, I'm the head of the Kumakuras, and Date says, no, Rohan's the head of the Kumakuras, which is information that he shouldn't have because Rohan has not been head of the Kumakuras since Date got his memory.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's a really
Oh.
specific one.
Yeah.
That is
It's
really
happened twice
true.
now, and because I just skipped it, I figured I'd point it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Moma about Renji's accident. And about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no
Noah's been
abnormalities
very
in his thermograph.
forthcoming with all this information.
Yeah,
too.
he's been so helpful the whole time.
Yeah, and he was like that in the last route as well.
I think
like
he's
he
just
does.
kind of like that. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
yeah,
he's
we're
just-
holding ASAT over him or whatever, but like, he's just kind of like this.
Yeah.
Seems way better than his brother, I gotta say.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Looks like he's not lying.
Okay, request information about Renju.
Hey, Moma. I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
And your gang finds out you're the world's biggest ASET fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet ASET.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
I promise.
Yes, Moma, whatever you say.
Date
actually really
immediate
like
regret.
Moma.
I do too, but also I love Date's immediate regret. He's like, oh no, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe
You're
I
this
just
kind
promised her to a bad situation.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
like,
I
maybe you're
shouldn't-
this kind of fan. Wait a sec.
Or also, you know, maybe I shouldn't get this 18-year-old girl like
To the mob
involved with
boss?
the mob. Yeah, like.
Also valid.
Oh
Date.
God.
Oh god. Okay.
Ugh.
The Kumakuras appear to be
Wild.
unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an ASET fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
Oh yeah, can we X-ray him? Ah.
No.
Can we?
No.
No. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're
Nothing
good.
to- yeah, we're done.
Yeah, I think
we're
we're
done
fine.
here. Abyss.
Related to the hemispheric neglect that we were talking about earlier, if you ever want to like read an absolute trip, go read about how the visual system works in the brain and your eyes, because it doesn't make a lot of sense.
No.
There's so much back and forth, like that, like the information goes from, you know, what you're looking at to how your brain processes it. It's crossing back and forth, it's flipped upside down and then right back up again. It's like, it's a miracle that our eyeballs register anything at all and that our brain can process it. So yeah, just, I don't know. Pouring one out for the visual system. Thanks,
But,
visual
and yet miraculously it works, which is what's even more
miraculously, it's our dominant sense.
Yeah,
Like-
no, it's unbelievable.
It's insane to me. Sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry about. Now, I know this might be breaking tradition, but I do know it's after 1 a.m. where Short's at. And we just...
I was trying to get through tradition, but it also doesn't seem like we have another
That's
one
the
coming
thing.
up.
I don't think we have a Somnium coming up. Not for a while. Not with where we're going.
Yeah, because like, I mean, Shogun's still dead, but I mean, Renju's sort of on the lam, and we're still gathering information. Like, there isn't anyone we need to like brain hack right now. So.
Yeah.
Right now, we just need to find
going on.
Iris. I think is our most pressing thing is what's going on with Iris. I mean, we need to find Renju too. That would
And
be
Renju
maybe
too,
more pressing, especially because from what the hospital implied, he's not just like Ota shouldn't have left the hospital. He got stabbed. He shouldn't have left the hospital. But the hospital didn't respond the same way. When they were talking about Renju, they're like, no, like he really shouldn't have left the hospital though.
Like that he maybe, I don't know, like he got lifted out or something. I mean, obviously the nurses would have told us if somebody else came in. At least I say that, but I feel like that would have been the case.
They
so...
implied that he was gonna be in trouble because, like, unless he seeks treatment somewhere else.
Yeah. Whoa. Which has me, so that has me concerned and worried and wondering what the fuck is going on. So
well, there's a lot of like him, I guess, sneaking out, or maybe something else happening, and also her disappearance when we know that she was the one that transferred his body. In the other timeline, it's just those two being missing at the same time is not a good look.
Not a good combo.
Not great, no.
Yeah, I agree.
But that does put us in a kind of neat position because next time we have two very clear leads that we need to follow. We need to find Iris, we need to find Rinju. Things are different here. We really just don't know how this is going to play out. And
I know, and especially when I've heard you say it gets really weird on the other side.
This route's bizarre. But I mean, I think you've already seen it just because it's just different. The left side feels pretty stable in that it's small variances on things that cause big ripples, whereas this is, I don't know, this is just all over the place.
Yeah, and it just, I mean, maybe this is just because, maybe for me it's just because we've already done the left route, but I guess you did mention this, Gina, that it just feels off. Like, it just, something feels, doesn't quite feel right, and it's really bothering me. And I kind of, maybe it's Date, like maybe it's Date's attitude about it, because even he kind of feels like something's off as well, and is kind of, I don't know, feeling a little wiggly and fidgety. So I'm just gonna be fascinated to see
where this goes. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I'm really excited to play this next time and see what this route does.
Yeah,
I am too, and I'm so glad that we were able to finish Ota's route, and get this started. So thank you all so much for joining us today.
Yes, thank you guys so much.
Yeah,
really, it always is so much fun to play with you guys. So thank you for sticking it out.
We were saying on the break how it's just amazing that we get all these people that come and hang out with us like a couple times a week. It's just so wonderful.
I know,
so
I can't put to
guys.
words how happy it makes us. So thank you. We're having a great time,
Thank you all
and
for joining
I hope
us.
you all are too.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. See you next week.
Yep. See you next time, folks.
See ya.
Thank you.